I'm back!
Oh god, yes, Ryan is back. Hi everyone, welcome to Divine and Conquer. We changed the lighting, hopefully, so we won't have so much reflectiveness on the board, because that kind of sucks and annoys me.
I don't know, I'm pretty white, I'm pretty reflective.
I sit on the board.
My nickname is the Human Disco Ball.
For lots
Is that for other reasons?
Probably.
What?
Okay, so I tried.
1 minute.
Yeah, we have 1 minute.
Okay.
Guys, please, 1 minute.
Red. Sorry. It's red sand. That's so ominous.
It is red. It is very ominous for today's game.
But
But,
a monkey.
Good job.
Wow.
The
You
dodges.
Wow.
But yeah, welcome to Divine and Conquers. This is Hogwarts Prep. This is a 5e game, everyone's here's first campaign.
Yeah.
It is set in 1942 during Grindelwald and World War II. So,
Fucking fine.
fucking finally. First, let's thank our friends at Talent Call. They make these amazing DM screens.
Yes, these they're so
These
good.
beautiful dice vault.
Oh my
And
gosh,
actually
they're
now
Do you
they
just
have,
keep buying them?
Maybe.
I mean, I have like 4.
I mean, we have a 10% off discount
do.
code with them.
With 10% off using the code Divine Conqueror, there's no reason to not have 4, Brian.
Exactly.
But if you want still 4 sets to hold them, you can actually just buy 2
Yeah.
of their dual.
Dual hex.
Yeah, the dual hex. It's pretty
Those
cool.
are
It's a
really
tray
pretty.
that has the hexagon shape, and
Yes.
so you can put 2 sets of dice and a center for your.
That's really cool.
Oh.
And you can have your of like, I guess the icons like the Barbarian or the Bard or the Cleric, like just like the embroidery.
They custom.
Burned it on there.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
They do custom work. We got this DM screen.
Yeah.
With
And
the
it's
DNC logo.
Yeah.
Really? I did
Yeah.
not know.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan,
I'm just
Please
saying.
tell me more. I
I
am blind and
I mean,
cannot
I could
see.
tell you more, but you could also just go to Talon and Claw's Etsy page.
Oh my god.
Jess, thank you so much.
You're milking it.
There's a code of it attached.
Yeah,
What
it's
was it again?
called Divine Conquer.
Oh, that's so neat.
Yeah.
What
So
percentage?
this Conquer is in
It's-
Conquer's Bad Fur Day, and
That's I need to play that game. I've heard nothing but good things about it from the right people. Also, if Lynn or Theresa are on the chat, throw up some of your information out there so people can either get some commissions or some amazing voiceover work.
Yes.
Yes.
Hopefully, our voiceover work for Friday's game will be done. I don't know if we're waiting on the art or what's on that, because that's way too fast for me to think that. Just watch Friday's game. It's gonna be a cool little thing. But do we have any announcements other than, unfortunately, we will not have a Josh, Kathy, or Justin. Thank you. Today.
it's my birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm turning 27, which means I'm fucking old.
That's her name.
Oh, you youngin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah.
There you go. You youngins. I don't know how old you are. You look young.
30.
Whippersnappers.
You
Yeah.
guys stand whippersnappers. But yeah,
I
if that's,
recently said get off my lawn, yeah, so that's
Jesus,
yeah,
get
we've
the hell out of
we've
your
already.
house. I'm just kidding.
Well, my house isn't here. But I think we've daddled enough.
Yes.
Let's throw that motherfucking intro.
Whoa!
Roll that.
Bean
What's
footage.
bean
There.
Bean footage. Hey guys.
We are definitely not talking about.
What were we talking about?
Nothing. Not at all.
So, to recap, what happened
how
last game?
things all fit together.
Yeah, how
Thank you.
the party headed out.
Yeah.
after a short rest with the Gypsy family, I'm going to turn this down a little bit because I think it's kind of too loud.
I just realized we never introduced ourselves.
I know that's why I kind of hurried it up because we already took too much time.
Okay.
But
They know who we are.
they know who he is. Getting your horse that likes lollipops and honey.
Yeah.
Traveling to the coast of Scotland, where you guys were traveling through a terrible storm and saw a lighthouse that was not.
Functional.
How the hell did we get in Scotland?
We took it walking.
We took a wagon.
You guys traveled a while, a couple of weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, you've been
Goodness
gone.
gracious.
You've been gone for 2 games in a row, I think. Yeah. Yeah. You guys have been traveling a lot. These past couple of games has been.
If you want to roll it into game that I wake up in a stupid.
Hey guys, what's up? That was just you.
I'm back.
I was in such bad luck with draws that I don't remember anything
As
that's
you guys
Oh,
got
that would
to
work.
the edge of the coast, fix a light, got a couple of some booze, some reading equipment, turning down the music yet again,
I got a
resting a
smut
little
book.
bit. I'm sorry.
I got the smut book.
Oh yes, you did get a smut book.
I just
You got porn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The searching of the mermaids. Yeah, she did.
Then traveling on to the next location after noticing that each time a drop of blood hits the map, it reveals the next part of the journey. So going to the 14th island on the coast off of where you guys were, you guys found a pitch black island. The first levels of the island were covered and infested with rats. The next couple of levels were this fog that protruded through the trees, and the roots were these twisted, mangled things with thorns. There was no greenery. Everything was a dark gray or a brown. You guys kept traveling, increasingly low temperatures. Your shadows moved awkwardly. You saw corpses hanging on the dead trees.
Then when we went to look at them, they were gone. Yeah.
You kept going further and further up until you found this.
Lots of omens.
Yeah, a lot of bad things.
A lot of bad.
The
And
island-
we're going further in.
The island
A cleric would
kept
have had to
telling
been
you
sleeping.
to leave.
Our
As you,
animals left.
yeah, if you if you
had
did have any animal on the island, they all would have left. And being
Mine's
only
still in
allowed
Hogwarts.
the bottom layer. You guys were whispered and told to leave. Felt people push you or stop you or hold you until you reached the top of the island, where this old reconstructed in a reconstructed house, a manor, if you will, next to a cemetery that's completely untouched by any of the supernaturalness that is the island. You guys discovered that the tombstones in there were the oldest from the 12th century. You guys knocked on the shed, and a old man appeared, welcomed you and introduced you to his masters. And as soon as he did, he vanished as a ghost through the wall. And you guys saw all the furniture, every piece of anything that you saw as a light hit. Everything switched around, the whole house covered with these red eyes, and then all the candles instantly turned on.
Yeah.
You heard scratching above, footsteps pounding on the walls, as this is a 4-story home, and you guys entered in the 2nd floor. Essentially, there's a
There's a basement and there's 3 floors.
but you guys
Gotcha.
walked upwards. So, with this, we will switch to the appropriate music,
Oh,
and
Lord.
Yep.
we
Here
will.
we go.
Listen, begin combat.
Yes.
Excuse me?
I need you guys to roll me initiative.
As soon as we start.
Fake.
You thought I was joking. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm just gonna grab this just in case.
Yeah.
Swarm them up, man.
Oh, yeah,
Swarm
we
'em
So-
up.
Of course, I roll a 13. Triskaidekaphobia is real. I'm just gonna put that down.
As you guys, everything that is blocked off is obviously because it's a different room you cannot see. The only things that you guys can see is I alter this so I can also see what you guys can see.
Wow.
Me too. God, this gets me so in the mood for Halloween.
As you guys see cobwebs throughout the area. The camera should probably be on. Oh, hey, look, Court of the Drag Queen. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, now it's on Hogwarts Prep. That was convenient.
Yeah, no, it's a...
It's a thing.
Yeah.
We gotta fix
one
that
sec.
real quick.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all good.
Technical difficulty.
Hey guys,
Alright,
if
press
you
the
go
flag
to
off.
Etsy,
Press the flag off.
Buy us a coffee.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
go to
So,
Talent
as you
Shop.
guys go in, you see these hallways to the left and the right. Stairs with this beautiful red coloring going up the stairs, beautifully straight and ornate. The detail to this house is, again, both delicate and fine. It is dusty, it is old, there's cobwebs everywhere. And you hear noises throughout the house. You occasionally, when you're looking through your peripheral, you see a shadow move. Then as soon as you look at it, the shadow's immediately attached to whatever the light source was making it. So, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna poke Artie. I'm gonna say, you've got detect good and evil, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do that.
Okay. Alright, one sec. As he kind of gets a little space so he can cast his spell, kind of moves towards the middle.
Or protect from good and evil. I'm not sure.
There's a tech good and evil,
Divine sense.
and then he has divine sense.
Divine sense is
So
cancer.
as soon as he gets out his wand, you all hear
Ah, there we go.
Okay.
Okay.
and the carpet sinks in. Artie, Mia, and Jericho go through what you can see being a metallic with trails of blood tunnel, and then it closes immediately as the rug is cut in half.
They just disappeared.
They fell through that trap carpet.
So we don't know what he did with
They
his
fell through
divine
the trap,
sense.
my brother.
As he was attempting to cast it,
Well, that makes this easier.
yeah.
And I am now thoroughly pissing my pants.
Okay,
Um,
I'm going to.
Can I also bring up a thing? Because
Yes.
right before we came in, a few of our party members were really interested in forging ahead. We had all take a little sideline discussion to say, is there anybody that we can talk to? You know, this feels like a pretty ominous place. Is there somebody that might know something about whatever? Theoretically, this is where the weapon is, but is there anybody ally-wise or information-wise that we can tap? And
I'm gonna do something weird.
then we forged ahead. So.
Step back out the front door.
Okay.
Stand on the front steps.
Okay.
Draw Displacer Skull.
Okay.
Cast Daylight.
Huh.
I'm on the front steps.
Yeah. Okay. As you do, you take out your display skull. You get out your wand. The daylight spell's gonna be on the skull.
On the skull.
For the next hour, right?
For the next...
Pretty sure.
Yes, 1 hour.
Okay. I actually do need to read on what that does. Okay. So what is anyone else doing
As soon as they dropped, I'm gonna go over to where the trap is, I guess, and I'm gonna inspect it. I'm gonna try to get it to fucking open again.
roll me investigation.
Okay. It's probably not a good idea, but anyway. That's funny.
You don't see shit.
That's a 4. Pretty sure.
Okay, so specifically has to be that or lower.
Oh, God. Am I really testing you that hard?
With
one
I don't know
spell?
if test is the right word, but it's definitely it's a good
It's
spell.
definitely a word.
What is your spellcasting level? Sorry. You know what? For the sake of this, because I do not find his level on here for what you would consider the spellcaster, roll me an Arcana check,
Roll you an Arcana check.
please and thank you.
19.
Okay,
That is
all right.
without bonuses. That'd be a 22 otherwise.
22. Okay. Do you still vape on stream?
In flames.
As your daylight spell ceases, and you see as the daylight is definitely like the light is bouncing specifically around the house, and the whole area outside is you can see through the fog. You still see the twisted plant life and the corruption that is the island, but as if it was in daylight. And then the daylight spell kind of just goes around and covers the house. It doesn't go into the house. It just covers the house.
Okay. I'm then going to attempt to step back into the house with my lit displacer skull.
As you do, the areas, as you can see, you see the light hitting the wall, and as soon as the wall curves, you see it go through, as though it's intently gluing onto what is this room.
So the light's gluing onto stuff in there.
Yeah. As like so it goes, and then as soon as it stops going in this area, as you can see that light would bounce, it doesn't. It looks like it's specifically going onto the wall and onto the floor. Like it's trying not to illuminate the space around you, just the physical structure of the house. It's very odd. You can still see, it's having a lot of odd qualities in here, as you know that they're with your Arcana. There is a supernatural darkness intended to dim light, but your spell is just that much stronger that it is interacting with it.
Okay. I'm going to make the party aware of this fact that I know.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, something is trying to dampen this daylight, but daylight's just that much more badass. And as such, I suggest we proceed with caution.
Yeah.
Also, if there are any vampires, make yourself known.
Can I cast the invisibility just to have it?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to
It lasts an hour.
I'm going to strongly advise that you step out the front door before you cast something, because literally the second Artie cast something, he fell through the floor. And I've just got a gut feeling here. I
like a magical rebound or something.
Both as a character, like that's why I stepped out. Like I don't trust this place at all.
I didn't think we could step out, honestly. I thought
Yeah.
the door closed behind us, so that's
You
pretty
can
cool.
open and move.
Okay.
Small
Fair.
detail.
I mean,
Apologize.
there's only one way to know if we can protect ourselves here or not.
Fair
If we
point.
can use magic.
That's a fair point.
I do see invisibility.
As you get out your wand and cast your spell on yourself, your eyes shimmer with that arcane glow, and you don't see anything. It kind of takes a couple seconds for your vision to adjust, as it's literally just zooming in and out, and you're trying to see what's what, as almost everything's blurry for a second. And this has never happened before. And then you just see just people walking throughout. Like this place is filled
Oh shit.
with just bodies. Nothing's interacting with you, and this is differently from this. They act differently from the ghosts at Hogwarts. Ghosts in this universe aren't ghostly presence like ours that just stick to their routine. This looks like people are going through routine, and they stop and they talk, and as soon as they leave, you almost see it as it like a solid screen. If it comes out this way, the guy comes back this way, stops, does his motion, and then continues on.
Like a repeat?
Yeah, but like what you can visibly see in this room so far. Every single ghost is doing their pattern and then leaving, and there's different times when you see different people at doing different things and having different time frames. Roll me perception.
Everyone?
Just see invisibility.
Oh, yeah.
20.
You're noticing that the clothing are from different time periods.
Oh no.
As you guys are looking at Sonya, just intently staring and just looking as if she's following something.
Oh god.
I'm going to step forward, being very careful to avoid the spot where they just fell through the floor.
You see the you know what would be nice? I use something that I purchased for the specific reason that I purchased.
Yay.
So yeah, you see where the trap is. Here's a symbol of trap. It's just a little gear that represents that there's a trap there. But you guys know the trap. The metal slate is already there. Like it just reattached itself as the curtain is broken. The carpet is broken. So like whatever whatever Artie did to trigger it, it just dropped all 3 of them in and reclosed it.
Okay, so I'm going to step around and start going towards the stairs.
Up the stairs? Okay.
Up the stairs very slowly.
I'm still messing with the trap.
I'm still like watching
Okay.
ghosts.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you get on investigation?
I'm
Four.
just standing by Sonya
4?
going, what,
Yeah.
what?
It is. The trap has these odd jagged teeth, and they're not moving. And you, with your entire strength, you cannot move it. You can't figure out what happened. You're putting a lot of weight on here. It wasn't weight triggered.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Son of a bitch!
What was Bones doing?
I was just standing by Sonya trying to figure out what she's like asking.
And
her,
you're
what's
currently going up the stairs?
I'm thinking about going up the
Okay,
stairs.
so you're just at the bottom right now. It's debating.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at
Yeah. Wait, Bones are next to me? Oh, Bones and
And-
everyone.
Can I roll perception?
Yes.
I'm just like I'm looking around,
Sure.
like pointing the skull at stuff, trying
Yeah,
to
roll-
see if
roll
there's
perception.
any spot where.
I'm just gonna communicate back that there's a shitload of ghosts in here.
Anything crazy about
But
this?
we can't see
13.
him.
Well,
How weird.
Yeah.
Anything unusual?
Well, no,
They're
they're
friendly?
just going like back and forth, like they're busy and going to work or something.
Well, 13 versus the 13. So I'll give it to the player. You, as you are seeing, just so you can see a little bit more, I just want the doors to be visible. So there's door here. And as you are in this hallway, you see the light going to each end. Actually, right here it stops and there's a door there. But from this door, you hear.
That's a note from me, dog.
Okay.
Is he going upstairs?
I'm thinking
No,
about going.
he's at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
I want to like make a sound or like say hello and see if maybe any of the ghosts react to it.
Okay. So you just say hello
Yeah.
as you hear Sonya whisper or speak. Whisper or speak.
Whisper.
As you hear the
I don't like that.
hello, and then different corners. Hello. Hello. And you hear from upstairs. Hello. And you
Do any of
all
them
can roll me
look?
perception, please.
Do any of them look my
All of us?
direction?
No, not a single one of the ghosts.
What is the perception?
Yes, perception.
26.
Jeez.
14.
So, Neff, what did you get?
I got a 14.
I also got a 14.
Okay, so Sonya, you're the only one that hears a slight, and you can. To you, it sounds like a bone broke or
Oh.
piece of wood,
Crap.
and now the entire house is silent,
Oh shit.
and you no longer hear the. It's just dead silent.
Okay. So, given what we know, I see this is the best course of action.
I want to go get all of our friends. I just don't know how to get to them.
Oliver.
All of our friends who went.
Are any?
Oliver.
Where's the closest ghost to me? I guess.
Let's say it's a young boy 5 feet away that endlessly is looping trying to catch a ball. Sure.
Okay. I want to maybe go towards his direction.
Okay.
Just be like, what is this place?
Pure nothing. He does not interact with you at all.
Nice ball? Because he's bouncing a ball? Okay, he doesn't hear anything.
I'm going to cast from the stairs, still meaning to avoid the trapdoor that I'm convinced was triggered because Artie attempted to cast something. I'm casting Summon Undead, making 4 rats, with the command on entry, investigate. I want each of them to go down a hallway and scratch at a door.
Even the DM can't remember every little detail. Oh,
Just scratch at a door.
There's a cellar, the basement door. There.
Okay,
That's
so
important. Okay.
they've got 60 feet of range. I'm
Okay.
assuming I'm definitely inside of range to be able to at least investigate this floor that we're on presently.
They're.
I mean, I know they're dumb. I'm fully aware of the fact that the rats are going to be retarded. But, sorry, that was a bad word.
Yeah, it's okay. Trying to think of how this will work. They start scratching, and you see that every single door gets pushed open, except for the one that the physical marker is at,
This one.
where you heard the noise.
Okay. So, after the rats enter a door, I want them to return to me.
Okay, and they do.
So, I currently have... I'm going to use just these two...
Little
And
markers.
I guess these two as indicators of my 4 rats.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming 2 of them, because there's a door right here that got pushed open, there's a door right here that got pushed open, there's a door right here.
And all these doors are pushed.
Okay, so all 4 of them came back to me.
Yes.
Okay. And nothing moved at all?
You
Like,
didn't hear anything,
Hmm.
but you also stopped hearing things, which is concerning.
yeah, that's true.
Are the ghosts reacting to, I guess, the house being quiet?
No.
Or they're just minding their own business?
How complicated of a command can I give to these things? If I told them I want to go into the room that they just opened and stand in the exact middle of the room until I tell them otherwise.
That would be like multiple commands in a row, but yeah, as long as it's.
Well, I can communicate with them telepathically.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay.
It's something that requires intelligence to complete, like unlock this door.
Gotcha.
That would be too much for them. But at the moment, that
And I mean, I don't have vision through them,
Yeah.
so I mean, I guess I can put them on top of the map since I know you want to keep things hidden.
Yeah.
But just for the sake of argument, I want to put them in the exact center of the rooms that they just went into,
okay.
and see if anything reacts to them whatsoever.
Like one of them, like.
And then this one. Okay, so as you launch out, thank you. As you send out your skeletal rat.
Sentries, if you will.
Nice.
You hear the scraping of hard bone against the wood, and you hear the of it's sitting, and then you hear one constantly scratching, and I need you. They don't have stats. What is a?
So, 4 undead with a challenge rating half or lower.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
So they do have a challenge rating.
Okay.
Oh boy.
What is their HP? I should know that part. Have I given you a little, no, I've probably. Okay, so,
Oh wait, I'm sorry. You crossed this out and put custom stats. So 4 undead of challenge rating quarter or lower.
Okay.
They're squishy.
yeah. Specifically two.
But no HP.
For the sake of me trying to find a specific page in the book, you hear the and you sense that one of them let go. Like you lost control of one of them.
Do I know which one?
Yes. You know that
Please
is this
take
guy.
the marker off of the map.
Uh-oh.
Cool. So, I'm going to turn to the party and be like, avoid that room and point in that particular direction and say it's going to be the one on your left.
Okay.
With that being said, I'm going to go up the stairs. And
Okay.
I'm gonna go check out this first room. So I guess I'll.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
you
follow
go
him.
up these stairs.
Yeah.
So you're in a different floor then.
Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought
No, that's fine.
I thought they were up the stairs.
No, no,
But
yeah.
okay, I'm going to go and step into the entryway for this room.
Okay.
One.
I'm gonna follow him.
All right. Neff is right behind you. As you do, you notice that this room, I think it might be connected over here. Nope. It just ends there. Yes, it just ends there. As Neff is in the room, you see your skeletal creature in there. You roll perception, both of you.
That's a 5.
Oh God!
18.
Show me more than I need to, by accident. How much?
18.
And 5?
5.
there's a really nice, not matching the theme of the room, chimney. A large table covered in what you can assume would be dried blood and candles, just there, lighting up the room. No furniture, no nothing, just bare tile. Old, ornate looking table, cobwebs everywhere. But what you see is there are hundreds and hundreds of little rat skulls in the chimney. You can see larger bones. Some look even humanoid to you. And the whole chimney is covered in them.
Like it's made out of them?
No,
or
like the
it's just
inside where you
of
would
it?
put your
Okay.
fire and wood.
Yeah, I was
It's
just
just
making
covered with
sure I
skulls.
understood.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you see that fucking chimney?
What? What chimney? Oh.
That chimney.
Oh.
That chimney with all the fucking bones in it.
Oh,
What?
I want to
Did you
note,
call me?
Summon Undead also has a time limit of 1 hour.
Okay.
So, it's on like a 5-minute delay from the daylight spell.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right. Thank you.
So,
I'll keep
because
track of
I
that.
plan on keeping these up for an extended period of time.
Okay.
Which is why I'm making
I-
it known to you.
I don't know if it's just me being a little worried about the things that are happening in this area or this house or whatever, but I'm getting the real bad dread sense right now. I don't know if maybe something.
Yeah, if there's a vampire, he's about to eat some daylight. All I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to point to the chimney and tell the sentry in the room, agitate.
Ooh, shit.
Sorry, I was looking for your stats for your skeletons. Where?
This boy
Mhm.
is going to go to the chimney and agitate it in some way, shape,
Okay.
or form.
As he goes in and starts moving, you see a lot of the skulls, and pile upon pile of skulls just keep pouring down. Eventually stops. Every time he agitates it, more skulls start moving down.
Okay,
And
I'm gonna
also,
tell him to
it's
stop.
Endless. Okay.
I have my maul out. I am looking around us. I am like looking above us. I'm looking behind us. I'm fucking on point, just ready
Nothing seems to be
for
happening.
whatever.
What are you two doing?
I want to cast Mage Armor first. Hopefully not fall through the floor.
No fault of
And then I am going to just look at Sonya and say, what do you think our best course of action is right now to get the rest of our party? I mean, do we forge ahead? Do we try to
It's a trap.
make
it's like
the
door
trap
back up.
spring
or-
again?
Well, it's on the floor, so like
and
it,
it
fell
it,
in
yeah,
cave?
it fell inward and.
Oh, okay.
And then reset.
I get that.
Yee.
Yeah. I mean, we can't help them stand around, so let's cautiously keep going. Like, I can see the ghosts for an hour and whatever else pops up. So they're not harming us, so we can just see a way that we can get them. I mean, the other two went ahead, so let's go see if we can help them.
Okay.
You going through the same door they went through?
We're just going behind them or going in
Okay.
that direction.
Okay, so you guys are now behind. So, going back into the room where you guys are slightly not in, but at least see through.
in the door, in
Yeah.
the threshold.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna be.
I'm gonna stand up. Just
Is there a
because.
door?
Can we
right-
switch the camera to the battle just so I can stand up so I can look?
Is there a door right here?
Yes, there is.
I'm going to point to the door and
It's not the right thing.
tell the skeleton to attempt to open it.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. There we go.
Just or push.
Okay,
Since
push
since
this.
open is an intelligent
Yeah.
command.
You see it, and the whole room just is visible to you. I thought that was gonna be easier.
So the daylight is working.
The daylight is working. For sure. As I need everyone to roll perception.
While we're doing that, I'm assuming we're walking in. Can I pull out one of my empty whiskey bottles from my bag of holding and put a little bit of oil and paper and try to light it?
You will in a minute. Yes.
Okay.
We'll be able to do it.
Like as a lantern.
16.
7.
Was that perception?
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez. You rolled that low on
What did you
perception?
get? I got a 5.
5. As you see
pretty
a
sure.
large, beautiful table, slight cracks here and there. You see the wear and tear on this one, especially around the edges. It should be perfectly angled, but it starts being worn in. You see silverware and glasses throughout. There are 6 chairs in that room, and the other end of a chimney. And the only way that you're able to see, well, not with your daylight, but you also see that there's some little candles on the table that have this slight black aura around them. That you see that the daylight kind of wraps around of this, like the daylight's not going into this candle's light. The candle's producing its own light, but has this little tiny black aura around it, like a hue, just around the candle.
Okay.
And for your knowledge, this is where you were hearing the crunching. You don't see anything.
Do I not see anything either?
As in, you see nothing here.
Not even. There's none of
Like
the
not a
ghosts
living
going.
creature, not just you furniture.
Okay.
Nothing additional other than what I described.
Do I see with a 7? I'm assuming I have to ask. Do I see this doorway?
Yeah, you see those doors.
I'm going to point towards the closer one and say probe.
Okay.
I'm going to be looking at the ground for a second just to see
That
if
will
I
do.
see anything that looks like maybe I shouldn't step on it.
Roll perception. Well, that'll be in your perception.
Okay.
You don't see anything odd.
Okay.
Yeah,
Would
there's no
would
traps.
my rat set off? Oh wait.
If something was weighted on there, yeah. As you saw that your rat make no strategic course,
Of course.
taking up a good amount of just space here and there, moving through. It managed to push the door open, and from that visibility, I would say that you're not able to see what's in there, other than another
The
fireplace.
second I see the door open, I'm gonna telepathically stop. Just right there. Just stay.
Door hits it on his face.
Okay.
Okay, you said that the chimney had like bones and like.
It has
There's
rat
now a
skulls and
decent
human
pile.
skulls. Yeah.
I actually want to take a skull or two. A
Of the
rat,
rat skulls?
rat skull and a human skull.
Add it to your inventory, whatever you're taking.
Damn.
I'm gonna look over to the chimney.
It's like
Can I
badass.
see what's the equivalent of a full human skeleton here?
Roll an investigation.
And then I just want some odd and like maybe 3
So,
other bones.
you're in here then. Bones, where are you? Are you also in the room?
Yes, I was following.
You're by there
Alright.
grabbing it. Where
I'm,
is Ned?
19.
I'm going to slowly make my way towards the table.
Okay. With the 69. You
Okay.
give yourself 5 to 10 minutes, and you will find most of a human skeleton. There are a couple of things that are missing here and there, but you're able to find it. For what it's not full. It's not a full skeleton, but it's quite complete.
Arms and legs.
I'm looking for a specific reason, and I think he knows why.
So
Oh, material is a drop of blood, a piece of flesh, and a pinch of bone dust. So in that case,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just,
took a few.
yeah, I'm
so
assuming.
you'll have what you need.
Okay,
I'm just gonna write it.
I'm not gonna cast it
I
now.
need-
But
Well, it missed, so no, I don't. As this looming, gray-skinned, large-tongued, fanged, looking person almost looks like a Vela to you, but completely
Vela?
deformed. And it jumps over to you. I need to get the right miniature. And it completely misses with a
That's
fucking
good.
5.
That's
And
good.
it just lands on the table as you felt its claws and slight tongue like graze you, and it felt numb as soon as the tongue touched you.
Whoa.
I'm fucking raging. Fuck you!
Okay, so what do you do?
That hurt. I'm going to rage and
Alright.
say, You don't fucking lick me, you asshole! And I'm gonna smash him with my maul.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
You will notice the commotion after her turn, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, she's yelling.
I'm yelling and I'm screaming.
Are we still in the room with her though?
No, you're not in the room. Only
17.
she's in the room.
I have a reaction to her raging.
Okay. That hits. Roll me damage.
That is telepathically tell my rat, defend yourself.
Okay. Yes, they will.
Okay. $10. I had to think about how much it was.
10's a good
Yeah.
number.
Yeah. And I do have a second attack as well.
Yeah, roll.
Okay.
It's not that.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to. Ah. No, I'll do it right. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Damage.
Cool. That's a 12. 12. Yes.
As it jumps up, you don't know if it's from fright, from nerves, what, or just rage, and smash the hammer as you guys up here, and this wound splintering as the hammer goes through. You break off part of its shoulder. Literally, it comes off of him, and you see the insides, and there's no blood, nothing, just organs is barely moving. As you get the hammer, smack it across its face, and this thing is completely dead.
Good.
Oh god.
I'm gonna.
As you guys immediately hear the commotion.
We're not dealing with vampires, we're dealing with zombies. You know what clerics deal with really, really fucking well?
Well, we have been looking for the undead weapon.
Guys, there's a fucking dead thing in here. It attacked me. It wasn't dead before it attacked me.
As you're slowly
It's now
Alright.
dead.
It's now dead.
mark off one of your rages.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many do you have in a day?
3.
You
3?
should be fine.
I
mean,
face.
The rage bonus is probably what did it. It's this thing. If it would have hit you, it could have completely paralyzed you and started eating you.
He's a licker.
That's a long tongue.
That is borrowed from some other
Yeah.
franchise.
Resident
Yes.
Yeah.
Evil.
Yeah.
So, you guys heard that commotion. What do you do?
Okay. Run into the room.
Yeah, run.
Like, I'm full blown sprinting.
I'll be at the back.
Yeah.
There we go, I think.
Yeah.
Does anyone
Yeah.
else go in for the As this thing, you see the organs just stop moving as soon as it was dead. Kind of poking.
This attacked me.
It's motionless.
I don't like
And when
it.
you guys look at it, it looks like a vela, but its claws are elongated. It's the insides look human, but there's small differences here and there, and it looks like you don't know if it was mutated or this is what happens to an undead body. But the organs are kind of joined and thorny, or look like they're cancerous. They look odd and mutated, and you see that it from here it almost brings out a long tail, a tongue, and it just looks completely odd. It looks like a velvet, but it looks completely gray, twisted.
Twisted.
Hmm.
I don't like this thing. It tried to numb me and lick me.
Did you see where it jumped from?
It was hidden on the ceiling. It just jumped down.
It was on the ceiling.
Oh,
It
no.
apparently saw me enter the room and it did not like that.
Roll me intelligence. Anyone that thinks they should roll.
Can we all just look
Yeah,
up?
everyone can just roll. I mean, I was just.
Can we just
I
look
was
up and go, oh shit?
21?
Okay,
That's a 4.
you're pretty. Well, at least Sonya's kind of smart.
Yeah,
Um,
plus
What is this? Is this investigation?
Intelligence.
Just intelligence, straight up.
Straight?
I'm a smart Hufflepuff.
Yeah, you're smart.
Oh, 7.
Barbarian.
Okay. You're like, they came from that ceiling? Wow, that's a good jump. You sure you're okay? You guys are more concerned over Neff's well-being. As you guys are thinking, that was extremely well coordinated, hidden, silent, and knew the difference between a skeleton and a living thing, and only attacked Neff when Neff was not looking at it. It attacked from behind. It was silent. Smart.
So I'm fine. My arm is slightly numb, but I'm fine. But that
Just
thing was
lidocaine. You'll be fine.
lidocaine.
Let's get some drool in a jar.
Can we milk it?
Try. You can certainly try.
Can I?
Do you want to?
Yes. I was planning on
No.
making a
Yes.
lantern with the thing, so I had the bottle out.
Roll me an alchemist check.
Do you
which
want me
don't
to
have-
try
you have
to like
tools?
take
Do you-
the
Yes.
You have alchemist tools?
I thought.
tongs? Nobody heard that.
No.
I said, do you guys
No,
want
no,
me to
no,
try
you
to
do.
take the tongue?
As you're
I was just
about
thinking
to,
about
like,
cut off the
you know
tongue.
what? Let's let this guy do it.
Yeah,
Okay. I mean, if y'all insist.
yeah. I'll just give you the. I'll hand you the bottle and be like, I want this.
Can I look outside the door and see if anything else noticed the commotion that we're making and
Outside this door, like through here?
yeah, or whatever
Nothing.
door is closest.
Also,
to
can
Is
we
that
look
a
on the
door or a
ceiling?
window?
That's a window.
Okay, that's a window.
Can we look on the ceiling?
Yeah, you can look at the ceiling. There's little beams.
Oh,
As
yeah,
you guys are
absolutely.
looking above, there's large, like the skeleton of the inside to.
Crossbeams.
Thank you.
Crossbeams.
There's just crossbeams.
Like an
throughout.
asp or something, like in the
Mhm.
church
Yeah.
with the.
And it, again, looking at it, some parts of the house look more modern than the others. And looks like this is the old part, the skeleton of the house. Alchemist?
That is a nat one.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Oh,
no. Con?
Yes.
3.
As you have gloves on, making sure that you're protected, make sure your sleeves are wrapped. You know what you're doing. You put on a mask. You want none of this to touch you. You're using tools. You start scraping it and putting into the vial. And as it goes in, the clear liquid, you don't quite see it as a little bit goes on your glove, and you wait to see what's gonna happen. It's fine. It's fine. It's not touching your skin. Can't move.
Oh no.
Can't move forward there. And then you're completely paralyzed.
Can he talk?
You
Or
barely.
very
And that's because I'm being.
generous?
This-
No. There is this kind of controversy of like, can you talk? Can you not? If you're completely paralyzed, do you stop breathing?
Oh.
You can breathe.
You can
You're
breathe.
functioning normally, and you can talk, and people can understand what you're saying. Is this you're paralyzed? So
The
roleplay
second I go
paralyzed.
frozen, I want to be like, fuck!
That's the best that you can. You hear a clear fuck.
Oh no.
As you're still, it's still
Wrong people.
the saliva has completely gone onto the glass, and what was on your finger is in you now. So like, there's no spillage or anything, but he's still frozen.
Fuck it, I'm gonna take the glass and stopper it.
Roll me.
Nobody touch this.
Roll me a dexterity,
Okay,
since you're trying your best.
I am. Don't fuck me. Ha! Okay, dexterity.
Okay, that sounds good. Sounds promising.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay, you cork it and you kind of, and you're like, a slight relief, and then immediate panic that Nev has this poison thing.
No! Bad idea!
It's okay, I'm fine. I'm just gonna. Nobody touch this. I'm gonna put it
You're
here.
shaking it as you don't touch this.
Don't touch this thing. I'm gonna throw against the wall right
No, I'm gonna just set it down.
Where are you
Wait,
sitting down?
I'm gonna. I can put it on the table.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't like that. Okay.
It just triggered something.
I literally rolled a d12. There was nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just for
I'm a
future
fucking
purpose.
dumbass.
I'm gonna.
I have detect poison and disease.
So what do you do?
I'm going to.
Wait,
I want to move Ferris somehow, and
Can we?
He's stiff. He's
I know.
completely stiff.
Can we?
do I just pick you up, man?
Would I know what that thing was?
Ooh, history or arcana, your choice.
I
Can I
have
also
proficiency
look
in
up-
both.
And
As soon as we saw him,
sure, you can roll.
I would like to also see if I can assist
Yeah.
with
That was
yeah.
actually pretty cool. I just went up
Oh,
on
no.
it.
Oh, can I try?
Yeah.
Okay.
23.
Which one? Because it matters.
9, 10, 11. 21.
Arcana.
Arcana?
History.
History. Okay.
3.
With a
We
in a
both got
minute
it.
conversation, you'll understand both. The arcanic nature of this is a paralyzing agent, mimicking a lot of snakes and prey. Paralyzes you, completely immobile, so they can eat you alive. That's how this is being done. The components of this are formed from the undead. And this is a way how some hunt, but you'd never deciphered. Vampires don't do this. These very vague information on zombies or skeletal creatures that you're just starting to understand don't do this. So you don't know what creature has this ability, but you're getting a lot of natural evolutionary responses to this.
Would I be able to surmise about how long it would last? From a minute exposure like what I just got.
You're not instantly dead and you need to be kept alive, so you don't know. Anywhere between 10 minutes to an hour.
Fuck.
Just enough time for nature to
Daylight.
eat you. Depending on how big this guy is and how hungry this guy is, you think hour max? But I'm not sure from what your history.
Mm.
There are rumors that if Avella gets diseased, they turn into horrific creatures. Their innate magical ability tries to defend them against horrific curses. And some, and this is only a myth, but some are rumored to become what you guys call ghouls.
Would I?
About 10 minutes pass.
Good catch.
That was.
So,
That's what you did with your stuff.
I catch him so he doesn't fall.
you were counting about maybe 7 minutes or so. After a couple of minutes, it was just what the fuck's happening, and then people talking and moving and being after the calmness
Human.
hit. Yeah. So you're it was about 7 minutes. You're guessing maybe 10 minutes of this poison, since magic tends to work.
Definitely enough time to be eaten alive.
Well, do you think there's anything that we can do warding wise?
Warding?
About
Yeah,
20
for
minutes have
these-
passed with your daylight spell.
20 minutes past with daylight, that means 15 on the summon undead.
Do you want to roll it?
No, I got it.
I still don't see anything with my same visibility.
Because he's going to keep
do I?
updating me on
Okay.
it.
In every
Warding
single room, you
against
will
them?
see ghosts. And you'll see similar ghosts
Mhm.
that you saw earlier, and you're going to memorize a couple of. It
The
looks
faces?
like it's a family throughout different time periods doing what you imagine a activity throughout the day, and they just keep repeating and repeating, going from room to room to room.
So, one of the only things I know of that I know would ward the undead, or potentially a ghoul, is that I have an innate ability that once a day I can use. You know, Radiance of the Dawn, I've used it a few times before. I've got another one, it's called Turn Undead. Now, Turn Undead, which I already have the next part of, which is Destroy Undead,
Yes. Yeah.
which means if I use Turn Undead, any undead with a challenge rating of I think like 1 or low, like it's equal to.
Roll the. I think at this level it's half, but I'm gonna check.
Yeah, I think it's half, which is 1.5. Or
Which-
wait, no, excuse me. What level am I? Level 5? Oh, so 2.5, rounded up or down.
I don't know if it's a chart. It's like straight up chart or
This straight.
Long story,
Yeah.
long story short, it will flat out disintegrate any undead that are near me that are below a certain challenge rating. But I can only use it once in a day.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
okay, so there's a straight up chart. Level 5 it says half or below. At level 8 will be 1 or below.
okay, so it's challenge rating of half or lower. Will just straight up disintegrate anything. And that thing died in one hit.
2,
I mean, it
technically.
Well, it's.
and it was
Let's
less.
be fair. It took 2 hits from a raging barbarian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Well, and my next question is, do we need to do something like burning this body since it was undead? I mean, theoretically, killing the undead, does it stay dead? The poison wore
That
off
is
of
a
you.
great question. Then maybe
Posed
a
just
cleric
like-
of spores or a cleric of the grave would be able to answer you.
If I had known those were options.
I mean,
Do we want to
there
burn
are
it just to
options
be
now.
safe?
They weren't before, but now there are.
Well, but we have a lot of collective interesting knowledge. I'm just wondering if anybody's ever experienced
I'm just gonna look at it and be
undead.
like, I know that if you lighted the undead on fire, they stop being the undead after a few minutes.
See, I'm down
Has
for
that
that,
been
but
romanticized yet? That idea of burning them dead.
well,
This
the
time
witches
period.
were. So
Burning the
I
dead
mean,
goes back to like ancient times, like the Vikings and the
Yeah.
just for disease
I'm
purposes.
thinking of zombies.
Yeah, well, for disease purposes, it was originally, but then
Sure.
and we would know this as players, but maybe not as characters.
But from your conversation, I would
know,
I would
we're
view
in
that
school.
yeah, you guys are highly intelligent individuals.
Yeah.
You went to
don't make any
Hogwarts.
choices.
You should be smart enough. Half your characters are smarter than me, so like let's be real about that. You would know that there is that common mythos of burning the dead.
now setting
My-
up a burn in the middle of a house maybe not the best
Yeah,
idea.
I was about to go
for
there.
drawing attention.
Dude,
Well,
let's
like
put it
no,
in the
more the
chimney.
fact that there's support cross beams going across.
Oh yeah,
Can I
wood.
investigate?
Yeah.
I guess
I'm
the
gonna
ceiling.
drag this fucker to the chimney and
It's
set
just
it on
support
fire.
beams and cross beams throughout
Okay.
for the sake of moving things.
This room has been revealed to you.
That's
Should not
where
be
the
a
rat
room.
was attempting,
The
right?
room is over here. Sorry, there is a stairwell.
It goes down.
Going down.
Okay. That's what we need.
Yeah, we
Why
have
does it
to-
look like there's no door at the bottom of the stairwell?
Because
It's gonna
art.
twist more.
It continues down.
It's a
Yeah, it's
multiple
twisty.
spiral.
A twisty.
Guys, I'm going to drag this fucker to the chimney and set it on fire because I don't want it coming back. Okay? Okay.
I don't know if this is the best choice, but what?
Careful dragging.
By the way, your vial's right there. That's on the table.
Yeah, it can stay there.
Okay.
Okay, so you're
I'll
gonna
go grab it
drag
if
the
you want.
ghoul
No.
and put it into the chimney?
Yeah.
Roll me a
Oh wait, I have
strength.
gloves. I have gloves I picked up at the lighthouse. Can I use the gloves to? No, that didn't work
Sure.
last time. Let me remember what I just saw him literally do.
Yeah.
Holy
not a
fuck.
smart idea.
It's
I'm
just
just
a
speaking
strength,
out loud,
strength.
thinking.
Yeah, strength. So
That's a
Plus
21.
as you
I'm.
it's kind of hard and you're getting a little bit frustrated. I can't pronounce the rage, but you're getting a little frustrated just like there is a large amount of pressure of more skulls above.
Yeah.
So like you shoving it in, skulls keep tumbling downward, and you're almost getting to a point. Some of you are looking like she's just bending his fucking arm in an odd. And then eventually he is. There's a couple of skulls fall to the ground.
Yay.
Okay,
What do we
safekeeping.
Fire?
Yes. No. What do we think?
Do I have?
I mean, you
I
guys
want
have
this
a very
fucker
common
dead.
spell.
Dead.
No. Yeah, we can
I have-
insignio, but
I mean,
do we
I have
want to do this?
I have a torch. I have a couple of torches and a tinderbox I can.
Would you count radiant damage on a dead target as lighting it on?
I would not because it does not specify that it will light it on fire.
Let me just out here. I'll
Burning
get my-
Hands is level 1, and I don't want to use.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I got a torch. It's all
Okay,
good.
if you got a torch, then use the torch.
will.
Light it up.
But you know, when we're going down or when we're going wherever we're gonna go, somebody else is gonna have to hold the torch.
Well, and I also had the bottle I was about to use, my empty
You do have
bottle
the
and the
Molotov
paper I had
that-
picked.
Huh?
I started it, but I
Bones
didn't light it.
Has the start of a Molotov or
Okay.
a complete Molotov just without the like.
Go for it, man.
What are you gonna use for the ignition?
Tinderbox.
There you go. And it's on fire.
Okay, fuck it.
As you throw in a Molotov to the
Everybody run!
To the stairs.
as you throw it into the corpse of this ghoul, you see as the flames emit this greenish glow up to the chimney, and as you see that the air is going through the cracks of all the little pockets of air that the skulls have, where it's not wedged in, and the ghoul is it's on fire, it's burning slowly. like you would imagine something to burn.
Is it
It's not disintegrating. There is a horrific smell now
I don't like
seeping
the
through the
smell.
house.
The second
And-
that smell hits my nose, you're.
Can I prestidigitation and try to blow the smell away?
For the next 5 seconds, it smells all the Oh god, that fucking smells that. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I tried.
Let's go downstairs.
Let's run to the stairs. Don't breathe it in.
Okay,
Yeah.
but be careful. They can be in the ceilings and shit.
Okay. So you're going down?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in front of everybody.
Okay. Is anyone else?
I'm fine, or.
Okay.
Before I get out of the room, I'm gonna see if I can pocket that vial. Okay.
I mean, it's in glass, so it's fine right now.
You little sneak thief.
But
He just don't like it right now.
If-
vial of ghoul, and then put
Ghoul.
1 next to it.
And then put danger next to
I mean,
it.
yeah, it's also a
Put
good
one
thing. Just put
danger
1 next to
ghoul?
it. So I know that it's 1 vial.
Oh yeah.
Can I also cast
That's
Blade Ward?
I think Blade Ward's a reaction.
Is it? It's a cantrip. It
Uh-huh.
said
Vial.
you do the sigil and
Oh, it protects against bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, but it's only for 1 round.
yes.
So yes, you can.
But
you're
that would be.
you're gonna have to constantly be doing this.
Right. I just want to do it as we're running down the stairs in case
Okay.
we get into a
Sure.
head chopping
As
thing.
you guys are going down the stairs, I need everyone to roll me a.
I'm picturing this place is just badass
Oh, boy.
all over the place.
Roll
Oh.
what? Or are you joking?
I was mainly joking.
Okay.
As you go
Roll for instant death.
down the stairs,
Please.
and I
no.
flip to the right page that has the actual notes that I need.
Oh boy.
Yay, notes.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna drag this.
was there a door
Here?
before we got out of that room?
What do you mean?
Because we're going. Oh.
There's a door here. Leading to a different part of the house.
Okay.
But
But we've already gone through the door that we had originally assessed, right?
Yes.
That was where the liquor was.
No, I just want to say that whatever door that
oh,
I just want to close it.
excuse me. I'm looking at the map. Slightly odd. No. This would be downstairs. Or it could be wrong.
Was this downstairs?
Oh.
Do we start off downstairs?
I think this matter could either be up or down, but I think this might be stairs going downwards instead of upwards.
Oh.
Mm. Oh.
No, it's up. So you're going upstairs. Are you okay with that?
Wait,
Oh, we're
I thought
going
we were
up?
going down the spiral staircase.
Yeah,
in
I
front
thought
of
it was
us.
going down, but according to
Oh,
this
it's
map,
going up.
It's going up.
at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. I'll just switch the ups and downs. So do you want to go up or down?
Did
I'll
our
go
friends
down.
fall up?
They.
Fell down.
Okay, we're gonna go down.
If you're going down?
We're gonna
We're
go
going
down.
down.
Okay,
We'd like
you
us
can
to
go
down.
down. That's fine. It's fine.
Can you fall up? I feel like
Yes,
that
you
was a dumb thing to say.
You can 100% fall. It's D&D. What are you talking about?
Dude, I fall going up the stairs all the
So-
time.
This is
I'm gonna signal for my little rat buddy to fall.
You still one you lost, correct?
Yes, one is Dunsky.
And two
Like-
are in there.
Gone, or just
Something severed my connection to it. I know that thing is bad, and I wish to not interact with whatever
So-
it is that did the connection.
As-
what about your other?
Trying my absolute
Other
best
two
here.
are currently standing guard in this room and this, what I can only assume is a hallway.
So, as you guys see the room as a light
Just flank us.
flashes through,
you see a large shower well going downward. Because technicalities are technical. So a large stairway, almost mimicking the one at front, but going down. Door, door, door. And again, as you see, the upstairs is wood paneling. It looks old, scratched up. You still see the same families going forth and doing their activities, opening door. But when they open the door doesn't actually open; it just go through. It's slightly colder in here. The walls are pretty clean, to be honest, but there's covered in cobwebs. And the more and more you notice cobwebs, you don't notice any bugs in the area. No spiders, no nothing. But the cobwebs throughout. You
And rats.
perfectly quiet in this room. What do you guys do? On this hallway, sorry. The daylight spell is still active.
Indeed it is.
Where do we want to go, guys?
I mean,
I think we need to try to find our party.
yeah, we need to go down.
The doors are shut, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like in the same landing area. We just choose like
Yep.
front, left, or right kind of thing.
All right. So if we're trying to go down, we can go down there.
Can you detect traps? Dangerous.
No.
You ask me every time.
Because I always thought somebody had that.
I
Like a
have
rogue that we
I
don't
So,
have.
have danger sense.
You
but-
guys are gonna move downstairs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
As you guys get the whole party, you go downstairs. As you guys keep going
Further down. And I did mention that it was getting colder, but now it's noticeably cold. Now it's close to 15 degrees. It is chilling. You're feeling that sharp pain inside your bone. It's odd. You definitely feel your breath. The walls have a almost a white sheen to them, as there's slight reflective qualities coming from the wall, almost like ice. But it's not cold enough quite to have that. But you still see that supernatural cold.
She can see invisible stuff for an hour, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Dementors also happen to make this very, very cold aura around them, and last one tried to suck the soul out of me, and it was not a very
You
pleasant
would be
time.
able to see it, Dementors. All you are magic users.
You're right, though. But
As
still.
you keep going further down, it's an uncomfortable amount of length going down. Your daylight spell still illuminating everything you can see, which is good, but the stairs are just longer than you anticipated. And not terribly, but about maybe 50 feet down of just stairs. You see this odd wooden door. It doesn't look like it quite fits. It's kind of off-centered. It has this gold knob that the color's been almost completely marked off of just from constantly opening. It looks heavy, but just kind of off-centered, not attached completely well. And it looks like the wood is very old. The screws look huge and old. The knob looks a little bit new, and you can kind of see above and below, and the daylight is not going through that specific area. So you just see darkness. And yeah, since it is kind of off-center, you see crack at the bottom and crack at the top, the opposite end.
So do you guys think that something that can knock a door off center is bad? That's what my thought is.
Not incredibly enthused about going through this door.
Yeah, but we gotta get our friends. They could be facing this, whatever.
Can we try to message them within?
You can use the sending, but not message,
Okay, I have to see them?
to be able to see them.
Okay, because I thought you just had to know where they were,
Uh,
and I had 100 feet or something.
We were using the rules way too freely.
Liberal,
I know we
yeah.
were like shooting it all over, but I thought like within the
I think there's a
same.
message on that.
I
Whatever
have
the rules say,
I
I think
know.
it's line of sight. You have to be able to see them.
You point your finger toward a creature within range
So you have to be able to see.
and whisper a message.
Okay. So what do you guys
You
do?
can cast this spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know
Well,
what is beyond the barrier.
no.
No,
we
it
don't know.
is beyond the barrier.
So like,
sorry.
I know what your room looks like. I can cast message because I know what that room looks like. So what do you guys do?
You want me to try to open this thing? It looks kind of heavy.
Yeah. We have to go down.
I'm gonna do the smart thing first and try to just open it with my
It says
hand.
a foot of stone
Roll
and
me
all
a
of that
Constitution
stuff
saving
again. So
Oh, for fuck's sake.
can I at least try just to see, and if it doesn't go, whatever?
Yeah.
Because
you
I mean,
can
it
try-
says I can go through doors and,
Yeah, you
and
can
all
try
this
casting
stuff,
it.
and just
Roll me an Arcana check.
Cons.
and it's my cantrip. So
Yeah.
16.
Okay. What did you get?
12.
Yes, you whisper your message. You don't hear anything back. You don't think they got it. You're casting it through. You're trying to envision what's on the other side. Nothing. As you grab the knob, you feel that your fingers start getting immensely cold as your quick reflex just, and there's slight little tips of frost on your hand.
Dude, that was
As-
not cool.
The proximity getting close to it was triggering that reaction.
Can I put my real
Roll
quick.
perception,
Okay.
Neff. Since Neff is kind of at the front right now.
Can I
That's an
quickly try
11.
to reference anything that I would at the top of my brain / book, whatever, that I've seen that is something that can project this kind of crazy cold other than Dementors that we're familiar with?
The only thing you'll be able to know, because this is not taught at Hogwarts,
Sure.
and it should be, and you're learning that now.
We've been to the restricted section.
Yes, which that comes to another mind, and when you say that out loud, when you see what I'm saying out loud, I'm gonna make you all roll intelligence check because this is a very important theme of this game. But you, other than Dementors, you've never heard of anything being able to do this, or whatever's behind that wall is filled with Dementors.
And my thought is my brother has abilities to do some of this
Yes.
stuff, so I know some dragons can do things, but
This is not a dragon.
that didn't
yeah.
seem familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you get?
11.
11 on perception. You
Oh.
see that the center of the knob has a little cylinder going through that kind of reminds you of like a very like old schooly cartoony, like where you put the large key to open it, like a skeleton key. That's kind of what it looks like.
Anybody got a key?
And then as you're saying this, roll me intelligence, everybody.
Hallelujah.
21.
It's just straight intelligence.
Straight in, yeah.
13.
18.
Ferris, as soon as Bones is muttering her theories out loud, she usually does, to
Yeah.
try to wrap her brain around what's happening, try to logically decide what the next move should be, the immediate thought of, yeah, why wasn't this taught at Hogwarts? We know vampires exist, we know these creatures exist, we've never heard of a Vela turning. Why isn't this stuff being taught? And a odd thought comes to your head of, people should know this. Like, the adults should know this. Like, as in, this house has been here for a while. People should know about these things. Why don't we know these things?
It's a little too philosophical for me today.
Yeah, not supposed to be philosophical, just supposed to be a little bit of a teen question.
So is he saying that out loud?
They're thinking it.
Okay.
That's up to their characters.
I don't know. I mean, I'm still saying, I just can't think. I mean, I know dragons, we've seen things, and this, I know you can cast some cold feelings with some spells, and some of our spells use cold components.
I'm gonna try something. Set the skull down in front of the door. Hands out. You know what's happening
You need
next.
burning hands?
Yeah.
I am burning handing the door.
How many damage?
Burning hands.
As
is-
you're pondering these things, it's
And he's doing this, and I'm going, isn't the door wood?
the rest of the house is also wood.
Shit.
Rolling damage.
This is the boat all over again.
Shit.
As this is happening, Bones nonchalant. This is just like the boat. Ooh.
Eight.
Hounds are gonna run out and eat our ass.
The flames go, hits it, and you actually see the flames bounce back.
Oh.
And they don't quite hit you, but like it's obviously reflecting the spell.
Huh.
And you
This
see the
is-
ice goes away, melts off. And you see,
Steam?
steam for sure, and a slight of the heat from the blaze. But the walls get burnt, and they kind of stop as though flames are still kind of embering on the wall. And then ice just finish it off. As now you see all the soot and black, the burn marks that were casted from the spell. The door's perfectly fine. The walls are singed, but the fire didn't spread as the ice glossed over.
Huh.
So my thought is, this is
Hammer time.
old magic. Something that we are not being told on purpose for whatever reason.
There goes a pencil.
Because this stuff is powerful against
I
all
like
of the things that we would assume would affect it materially. And I don't know what to do.
Hammer time.
Are you going to
Yeah,
attack it? Alright,
I'm gonna hit the door.
But do we even know our friends are actually in this door versus the others, though? Are we gonna spend all our time beating the thing that's gonna kill
This
us
is the
instantly?
only door.
There were two more. Weren't there?
There's two doors, but they don't. This is the stairs downward.
Oh, okay.
Those are the floor above you, technically.
Okay. Alright. I guess we're going for it.
That's good. That's a 10 right there plus 3. So yeah,
13.
that's 13.
You just hear the echo.
Can I speak to the door in Draconic
Sure. What do you say?
and say, "We're no threat. Please let us find our friends."
I'll speak to the door. Also, seeing her do this in Vela.
Okay. As you speak in Vela, you hear Bowen's and then you hear the hoity-toity ambush. Running on blank on how to translate Vela technically.
Hoity-toity.
In the hoity-toity. As
Elves are so beautiful.
so gorgeous.
It just sounds gorgeous.
The door's still.
We tried.
Neff is remembering there's a keyhole.
There's a keyhole, guys. I don't know if I said that earlier.
You
or
technically
not.
did. You mentioned
I don't have a key, I don't believe.
I'm gonna pick up my skull and I'm gonna turn to the door and I'm gonna say in the center, "Fucking piece of shit."
How did you know the key phrase?
Open sesame, bitch. Do you know that one?
I know we had that. Oh.
Oh.
Huh?
Wait, what? I thought you were saying things in Elvish. What's up?
Oh,
The door open.
the door opening spell.
You so you were legitimately saying things in Elvish. Okay, you were just saying friend. But nothing.
I'm
Fucking door.
gonna start going back up the stairs. Like there's.
I want to find a key. I'm gonna be looking all over the place for
Where
hidey
exactly are you
holes
gonna be
or
looking?
whatever. What?
Where exactly are you looking?
Is there anything on the walls down here?
Roll me investigation.
Okay.
Also, when we were looking at the table, did we see?
No keys.
Because we just saw like a place setting,
Yeah,
right?
it's
No keys.
just give in mind that the daylight spell is making everything in whatever room you approach visible.
Okay, and we were
Unless it's supernaturally hiding or something like a ghoul.
sure, and we said we're doing an investigation.
Yeah, for outside the rooms, it's on the hallway.
21.
Nothing. And you're
What
pretty
is
certain.
this?
No sitting. No hidden passages. You're sliding your hands through the walls against it. Nothing on the floor. Just this passageway. Pretty good for you.
23.
Even gooder.
Even good.
Anyone else on the
There's
the hallways?
nothing. There's nothing
No.
down here, guys.
And this hall in the hallways, you have not entered any of
The room.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You want to try to see if maybe they're in the rooms?
Yep. Ain't got a choice. I'm gonna telepathically message to my rat saying, "Investigate."
Okay. Which one? This one?
The green one, yes.
Okay. As it totally does. The door is left open. I will have your rat roll me a reflex, which is a 10. As you see the rat goes over.
You're rolling
yeah.
for the rat.
You see the carpet go in and the rat just.
Oh no!
Oh,
My poor rat.
So the carpet swallowed it?
The carpet had a trap
Ow.
in it, and it fell yet again.
To something.
And if you guys approach it, you can see that there's actual spikes there.
Oh.
Where the floor looks slightly stained red and brown, but there's not a corpse or bones or anything in here.
Okay.
Except for the rat that just.
I'm gonna be looking every.
Can you pick up your
piece
rat
of-
bones and
I'm in
reassemble it?
the threshold.
No.
I'm not in the room yet. I'm just looking up around in the room and in anywhere that there could be goblins, ghouls, whatever.
As you're searching in there, I'm just doing this to
Yeah.
place for the
Sure.
Yeah.
thing. There's nothing in. With your previous investigation rolls, nothing in here.
Okay.
You look
I
at
don't
the table.
think
You
there's
look
anything
in the
other than
closet.
that trap.
Nothing.
So it's just another trap room.
So I'm gonna go in. And I'm not going to go into the trap.
Okay, of course. You guys know where the trap is. Did I place the trap? Yes. It is.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
did.
that.
It just slid.
Yeah, thank you. You see that, and that's it. The room's clean. You investigate it, nothing.
Okay, there's nothing
Do you have any
hidden
more
anywhere.
undead
So, okay.
sacrificial rats for the next one?
I think we have 2.
I'm gonna tell the other 2, return to me.
Well,
I'm
magically
sure,
find you.
I'm sure they'll magically find me here in a minute. And then after they return to me, I'm gonna tell one of them, investigate black.
I'm gonna.
As it goes in, and you are able to see what's in there.
Oh god, there's another carpet.
Oh god, carpets.
Fucking carpet.
Fucking carpets.
You guys have bad luck with carpets.
Yeah, I know. They,
Remember-
they tried to
remember
kill
last time?
Sonya.
They
They,
look
tried,
so please.
they tried to kill me at one point. I don't know.
You know what's the great thing about
Bad
carpets?
carpet.
Nothing. I prefer vinyl floor.
Oh no.
It's not as fireproof as you think.
Nothing.
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 I'm gonna do the same exact thing that I did in the previous room. I'm just not going to go in yet, but I'm going to look all around
That's a perception.
that room. That's what I want. Okay, and that's not the best, but it's not the worst.
Can we walk to the other
12.
room while she's doing that and just like feel the door?
This one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How
Just,
do we even get to
12.
that one?
it's
Oh.
just in the same
Yeah.
hall.
Where are you 2 gonna be?
I'm gonna be walking into the room with Neff, see what she sees.
Okay.
I'll go with bones.
Okay. All right. Stay there.
He's staying there.
He's-
I'm leaving my last one back
Okay.
on purpose.
So, I'm going to use this weight just for my own sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Just turn off the damn fan.
I
No.
can't. I literally can't. This is
Oh,
weight.
okay.
You could. Oh, you mean you can turn off the switch. So, what did you get on perception?
Shit. 12.
12.
That's right.
The only
I
thing you
don't
see is a desk. You see some dried up brushes on the table. Behind them, a lot of rolled up scrolls. The carpet that looks like it's stained with blood. You see that next here is a bench, and on there there's some shackles, so something can't move. There is a chair in the corner and some just empty tables. This is about like decorative style tables.
I don't see anything on the ceiling.
Nope.
Okay.
As Ferris, unless you roll in perception, that's what you see.
Do better than 12.
15?
Yeah, that's all you see.
Okay. I'm gonna point to the shackles and telepathically tell my rat to approach.
Okay.
Just see if there's a proximity trigger to it.
It approaches it, doesn't touch it. Nothing. Bones, stuff. You guys are.
I was feeling the door. Did I feel it's just wood?
It's just wood. Yeah.
It's not cold.
No, it's not cold. Yeah.
I'm
Roll me
going.
perception both of you.
I'm going to step into the room, just barely into the room.
25.
13.
You for a second hear it.
Okay.
Something sliding on wood. Fucking red bugs.
Yeah, I got one right in front of me. It's bloody as fuck.
Yeah, so I'm getting the general feeling that a lot of people have died here. Sonya was telling me about all the ghosts she saw, which makes sense that a lot of people have died here.
Yeah.
This is like a killing house.
Hello?
It's the Amityville Horror.
So, what do you guys do?
You want to just do it?
Yeah,
Sonya.
Okay. And we like 1, 2, and then just open it.
we just have our wand out.
I see there's a large carpet.
Fucking carpet.
Center with carpets. And nothing.
from your pathway, and what illumination source are you guys using?
Oh, we don't have nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna just use my little lantern.
Okay.
Oh, you have a lantern, yeah.
So you can see
My
up to
canary.
here. You don't manage to see, but we will be able to see eventually. Will be a fireplace, a bed that's perfectly made, and another one of those benches with the chains attached to them. But so far, all you see is just darkness and then a carpet, the dreaded carpet, guys.
I mean, there's a
The
reason to
crux of
dread
y'all's campaign.
it.
Screw
You think it was Aladdin?
Big bad boss is just an Indian silk rug. Like,
Screw carpets. Go bear. I'm just kidding.
So, what do
He's
you
just
guys-
going like this.
what do you two do?
I'm gonna do it again.
I'm-
I'm gonna take my dagger and just throw it at the carpet.
Nothing.
Good.
For a
Okay.
second, you think it moves, and then you turn around, it's just your shadow that's doing this. As your light source is hitting, the non-daylight source, your shadows are
oscillating.
moving
Did I
in
see
different
the-
directions, completely against where the light should make the shadow.
I see the ghost in this room too.
You see, that's right.
Just moving around like the others were, or I guess assume.
It's unsettling because you always think something's right behind you, even though you know there's not. But that movement keeps triggering your flight or fight reflexes.
Can we do a perception on what we can see?
From your light, that's as much as you can see.
Okay.
From your specific light source.
I'm gonna go further into the room. I'm not gonna go towards. Yeah. I'm going to be looking around to see if I could see anything that could house a key.
Roll investigation.
Yep.
Ferris, what do you do?
I'm going to be a dumbass
Mm-hmm.
and step directly into the room in front of Neff. Not onto the carpet,
5.
and then I'm going to take a single foot and start just applying weight on the carpet. Just
Roll me a reflex. With advantage, and by that I mean dexterity.
Reflexes, Dex.
Yeah. All school used to be reflex. We have reflex, fortitude, and will.
11.
So con.
With advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Yes.
Go.
15.
15. As you do, and you move the rug.
Comes alive and grapples.
No. You fear
You are prone.
as you like physically sense
Oh.
a plate, and then like you let your foot go, and it doesn't go through. You hear nothing in your room. As Sonya
Oh god.
and Bones hear in your room.
In our room?
Yeah. And you hear a loud noise from beyond the wall that you're in.
Oh shit.
I'm going to use my reaction. What the hell was that?
Can't see.
Oh. Trade places?
Run.
As you do see that there is a door leading either way. Important doors to be marked.
Important doors. Scoot around. By the way, my investigation was 5.
These are some really nice paintings, man. It's really good.
And these blood spatters are really artistic.
You moving
I'm
around?
gonna
So
scoot around.
avant-garde.
I'm
Someone's gonna
scooting
make
around
money
and I'm
doing this
trying
in
to
the
open the
future.
door to.
Don't call it a escape.
And as that happens, the light kind of reflects inward. I need you to roll me everyone roll me perception.
Don't fuck me, don't fuck me.
Only if you ask nicely.
I got a 31.
31?
I got a nat 20.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay.
got
You
big-
see,
I've got a realistic number, it's okay.
what is it?
Okay, so you take her 31,
Yeah.
switch the places of the numbers.
13?
That's what I got too.
Okay.
I got
Yeah,
31.
You're the only one that doesn't see it. As you open the door,
What?
and then just the light illuminates and starts bouncing against the walls and it's going onto the wall as the whole room gets illuminated. And all three of you see as Neff is peeking inside, a tongue just right behind her, just starting.
Ah, I want a firebolt.
And we're gonna break.
Ah!
Some bitch.
I'm gonna get paralyzed.
So,
Or
guys,
we're-
Fuck,
we'll
that makes
be-
me the tank.
We'll be back in 15.
I'll see you soon. We'll see you soon.
Ominous.
Ominous thunder music, yeah.
Okay. Now it says mute. Is it actually muted? No, I'm trying to get the mute work figured. Yeah. Can you do the mute?
Hail, traveler. Do you seek the legend of the 5 sacred dragon masks and the horrors they wrought upon this world? Then join us Tuesday night at 7:30 Central Time. And glory be to Tiamat.
You're a wizard.
I'm a what?
You're not! We're the wizards!
Watch us! Hogwarts Prep D&D!
Every Wednesday night at 6:30 on Divine and Conquer Switch channel.
Expecto Patronum!
Recently, on the Sacred World campaign, the players found a book, an angelic tome from the angel called Avicent. What is inside that book? Well, you're just gonna have to find out. Friday night at 8:30 at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. Hey guys, every other Tuesday we're going to be doing a Magic the Gathering stream. For the first couple episodes, we're actually going to be seeing what the best guild in Ravnik is. We have pre-made decks, and we're going to do a free-for-all 3v3 tournament. Let's see if your favorite guild wins.
Alright, and can we switch to the battle camera?
Yep.
Thank you. Appropriate timing.
You really like standing up.
It's easy to see when it's a dungeon situation. So, coffee was much needed. As the tongue starts dripping down.
I see it, right?
And yeah, you see the
Neff, look out!
the drip of saliva go and it quickly catches up with his tongue. And you are on initiative.
Don't fuck me.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Oh, that was beautiful.
That was so nice.
Wait, my initiative bonus is +3 now, isn't it?
that's your your dexterity. Unless you have an ability.
No, it's dexterity. Okay, never mind.
Mine
So-
went up when I did my things. It was my
Yeah, but you might be actually putting points in dexterity.
Oh, that's the wrong song. I need this one.
It doesn't
alright.
help me, but
So 13 up.
20.
Up. Yeah, 20. Anyone got above 20?
Oh, 22, excuse me.
Okay, so Ferris.
Ferris first.
Yep.
That's not 20.
Because of what I need to be doing, I'm going to rely on that map. Okay, so 15 up.
I have an 18.
Anyone get above 18? Okay.
No.
10 up. What'd you get?
5.
5.
Oh, 6.
Okay, so then ghouls before so ghouls, then it's Sonya, and then it's Neff. Boats.
Okay. Ghoul, like how many?
Ghouls,
Just,
ghouls.
okay.
You don't know?
Okay. And then Sonya
Sonya,
and
and then boats.
yeah.
I messed up. I said.
ghouls. Poison ghouls.
Yes.
So, as you know, there's something above you. Full
Okay.
shut.
You guys gotta help me know what's up because I
Which you've been alerted as Ferris, before the battle started, said look up. Or careful,
Look out.
look out. Okay.
And I started to do a fireball, but it doesn't matter
Oh,
because
yes, no, your firebolt goes. You said it before the fight started. Roll to attack.
and my spell bonus, right?
Yes.
Is a 5. So 19.
19 hits, roll me damage.
And it was
As, again, everyone except for, since the fight has
1d10.
started. No, the only thing you see that,
Mm-hmm.
and this, yeah, let's say Ferris as well. On the ceiling over here, in the middle of the room, you see the upside down ghoul climbing onto one of the support beams. How much?
4.
4 points of fire damage? Okay. As you signal hit it, and now you see a beam of fire just go and hit it, and you see this ghoul's tongue start sliding down as it currently got hit with the firebolt. So, Ferris, what do you do?
You can see, right?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the coffee. I appreciate it.
Okay, Ferris. I'm actually gonna keep up with this time.
Ooh, that is hot.
I can't hit both of them from where I am currently, correct?
Both.
There's 2.
You
yeah.
you only
You
see the
guys
tongue
don't
of
know
this
that.
one, and you see this guy. So this guy has full cover,
He
technically.
can see them.
Both of us can.
But I can see that guy back there.
Yes. So this room can only see this guy. This room can only see this guy.
Okay, well, that one right there can taste my guiding bolt, motherfucker.
Ooh, okay. Roll me to hit.
Well said.
11.
Barely misses. I'm sorry.
Oof.
As the bolt just barely flies off as they use part of the beam as cover.
And then the door's probably difficult terrain, what with the tongue and all, so I guess I'm gonna hold here.
Okay. Alrighty. Neff.
Yep. Okay.
As you notice, there's something above you, and you did see it,
He
and
did
as you also
see
see
it.
the other guy. Neff will be the one that actually sees both, because you're kind of in the
Okay.
door frame.
Since I have the tongue kind of coming down towards me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to.
Taste my steel.
Yeah, I'm going to rage.
Okay. Your second rage of the day.
Second rage, yeah.
Alright, bonus action rage. What else do you do?
I'm going to try. I think I would have enough rage
You can
Yeah.
aim your hammer up
with my
yes.
I'm gonna try to hit that fucker reckless.
Oh, okay. Roll me to attack reckless.
Okay, that is a 17
17 hits.
plus 6, so that's 1. With reckless and the other one does not hit. I don't think.
You reckless
No.
doing it. So
It's-
both attacks are with advantage.
Right.
You only
Well,
roll
I
one
was-
die.
Okay, but I'm doing a thing like if for my fell hand, if I get if I roll with advantage,
Mhm.
if the lower of the 2 numbers also would hit, it becomes prone. Creature becomes prone.
Okay, what was the lower of the numbers?
Yeah, the lower of the numbers unfortunately was 9.
Okay, so second
Yeah.
attack.
So that sucked. But second attack is 15.
15
Sorry.
hits.
I had to think about what that was.
Numbers are hard.
Yeah. And
Not for
that
you.
one's definitely that one hits. I know it's 14 and
Okay.
you said 12. So that one
I try to see if it's immune to prone. Nope, it's not. Alright. So roll me damage for both.
goes-
Ooh.
Yeah, I get to knock it down. Okay, cool.
Actually, I'll make
Taste
it
my
roll.
lightning, fucker.
Okay, it got 17. I want to see if it has fall damage too. It is falling from the ceiling.
That is a 1
On-
plus 6
I guess as well.
plus 5. So 12 for 1.
Okay.
1 hit.
Okay.
And technically, I think that'd be 13 for. Yeah, that's 13 for the second hit.
Yeah, I don't need to do math. as you swing your hammer, it hits its hand, and you see that it kind of is starting to fall as it's almost like monkey gripping it with one hand, and then you grab your maul, smash it against its head, and just falls dead.
Oh, okay. It's not even prone, it's just dead.
It was prone, but you did 5 more points of damage than you needed.
Fucker!
That's
Yep. That's
Alright.
how I rage. I would do my normal Neff rage, but not today.
okay. You do hear a fucker here and there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
for
do
Jess.
have movement.
Yes, you do.
I mean,
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I
Sorry,
can
there's a lot of things in the way.
go in the room. I see there's a fucking goddamn
Yeah, that's 5 feet. Uh-huh.
thing there. So I'm gonna sidestep the rug.
10. You see the chest with the manacles, the table, sorry, with the manacles too. That's 15 feet.
I'm moving.
Oh.
Is it?
You can move this way.
Yeah, can I go that way?
Yeah, that's 15 feet.
Okay, and then a little bit more in front, so I'm kind of in front of the
20 foot.
girls. I don't want them to get hurt. So yeah,
Okay, alright.
that's where I want to be. And I'm just going.
So she's dead staring at this ghoul.
Yep.
Alright, it's going to lunge at you
Yep.
and try to attack you.
Okay.
That is a 13, which I believe
Nope.
misses. Ah,
It
alright.
misses.
Low roll as it goes over and tries to go for a swipe as its tongue is almost like if it's going against the wind. And then look back. It just straight up misses, unfortunately.
his dog out the car window.
Yeah. And it's on the ground as you see it get into a odd, spider-like position.
It's okay.
And then you see its neck twitch.
As long as it doesn't have pincers, I'm fine.
No, it does not. So,
I will scream.
It's a
thing.
Vila undead, not a crab undead.
very correct. So, that's the ghoul turn, so it's Sonya.
Let me do Eldritch Blast at it.
Alright, roll me to hit.
Necrotic
Eldritch
might
Blast.
heal
It's
it.
Invocation.
Old school rules.
Oh, necrotic would heal in former
Yeah, old school rules.
versions.
Yeah, healing harms the undead. Negative energy heals them.
I don't understand why they fixed that for 5e.
Constructs more playing field. You can technically be
You're
an
good.
undead creature as a playable character.
Oh,
There's no way to
right.
heal you mechanically.
I forgot since it's 2 last, I rolled a hit.
Two attacks.
Okay. 17,
That hits.
and the other one's gonna be 19.
19. That is a no.
Okay,
Roll me
so-
2 damage.
Uh,
And it's 2d10 of necrotic energy.
Woo, girl.
first one is 4,
Okay.
second one's 5.
9 points.
9
Okay.
points.
It is officially bloody.
Whoa, we're halfway there.
Whoa.
As
Living
you
on
see
a
Sonya get her one out, and
Insect
just
warfare.
2 bolts of, and there's just black concave energy just goes and hits it. Alright, that was your bonus.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay, alright. Bonus.
Wait, Eldritch Blast is a bonus action?
Cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
Do
Oh,
another one!
Yeah, I just thought about
I was like, okay.
19 without add-ons to hit, and the second one probably doesn't hit. The second one's 8.
8 does not hit. Roll me 1d10.
You got it.
0,
That is 10.
10. Yeah.
Oh, it did.
It did.
Nope, it's still alive.
Wow.
Oh, 20 points.
So, as you throw, and only as it's getting wise to where you are, but just slowly, just barely staying on, it's convulsing, and you see parts of its insides just start falling off. Oh, this is your part.
You're gross.
Gooey. I want to do True Strike and Fireball.
Alright, so
Fireball?
Bolt.
Goal.
Oh, I was about to say,
I don't have ball.
only with an advantage.
I don't get
That's yours.
if you are trying to light this entire place on fire, you
Advantage?
use
Yeah,
Fireball.
you're using True Strike, right?
Yes,
Use
yes,
advantage.
that is true.
Mhm.
That's the thing.
That is
That's
exactly what
True
it does.
Strike. That is not great.
What was the higher?
It is 9. And then I have a spell bonus of 5, so that's 14.
14 hits.
Yeah.
Only D10 of damage.
10 of damage. Damage.
10 of damage.
2.
As tiny little bolt, you're trying your best not to hit Nev, and instead of concentrating on power, just concentrate on precision. 2 HP left.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 22 HP, guys.
Can I use my bonus and go, yeah,
I mean, your bonus was your can. Yeah, sure, you can say it. Great, yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
Because I didn't do anything else.
Yes. Has
Get wrecked.
you finished
Get
it off?
wrecked.
And
And all your friends. No.
with that, you have 2 dead ghouls in the room.
2 dead.
Let's not light these on fire.
They're
As
so
a matter of
smelly.
fact, I'm amazed that we didn't burn this entire place down lighting the first one.
Hey, can we throw them in?
Just wait.
Can we throw them on the carpet and see what happens?
Ooh, that's one way of disposing of
Yeah,
things.
Be careful with the mouth.
let's trigger this stuff with lots of
I'm fine.
gloves.
As you guys do that, and you put the other carpet, you see that it was just pressure plated. This carpet falls down to more spikes. And the carpet on the other side that was pressure plated makes literally the bed shake.
That's all it does?
It
Just
makes the bed shake.
That's sexy. Sorry.
And it probably has some practical,
Like if someone was asleep, they would know.
as this is the only bed you've seen so far. And stepping into other rooms makes this bed move.
Oh, so it's alerting the master. Well, this is a dangerous room. I all of a sudden get the heebie-jeebies.
Heebie-jeebies.
As you guys are noticing that the,
I'm just
the
gonna
little
throw the
tables with the
bodies.
chains were probably there to keep something, and there's a lot of different angles to just watch or make your focus look at whatever can be trapped in these chains.
Is there anything else in the room?
Roll an investigation.
By the way, I threw both bodies in the
16.
pit trap.
Okay.
The trapped
All right.
pit.
16. I'm gonna use that for both rooms just for the sake of
Time.
yeah, essentially. Thank you.
Brevity.
Um,
Time. That.
You're looking to the room and you don't find anything that resembles a key, but you find a lot of really nice paintings. Like, Neff was joking about it, but the more you said it, these is really delicate and precise, and they look old. Like,
Are they,
really old?
Are they like the paintings at Hogwarts? Is like the person moving?
No,
or
no, this is the
regular paintings?
traditional oil canvas, and they look really old. They look really expensive.
Ooh, can we move the paintings and see if there's a key underneath one?
There's total of 5 actual complete paintings.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
gonna walk in and be like, ooh, tender.
If you have history trained, you can roll me history.
Yes.
Lucky number.
9.
Okay, yeah, they just look old and expensive. But
21.
these date back to the medieval times.
Mm,
They're very expensive, as in each one you can write them down, since we have a successful pass on this. These are oil canvas paintings. Each painting worth 25 gold pieces.
Ooh. Bag of holding.
25. Why was I expecting more?
25 gold is a lot. We just buy expensive stuff.
It's only 125 gold.
25 gold for a piece of art versus a magical item.
Oh, fair point.
Do we want to steal these and put them in the bag
I think
of holding?
it might be interesting, but also the person who has these,
May get mad at us.
yeah, more so than normal.
You guys
So-
do see that these 5 paintings that you're putting in, these are landscapes and different texture art styles and like different perspectives and just different techniques all together. But there is a lot of incomplete ones hidden in the drawers, just thrown on the floor, and a lot of it's a very stylistic, sharp, and the only color that you see is red. And these are a lot of pictures, detailed, very, very detailed, but twist here and there and odd curves to the body of just different people. And almost every single one of it looks dead, eaten, ripped apart.
Or some unholy amalgamation of all three.
Something has been chaining artists to paint these.
Can we see a signature on it or
Nope.
anything?
Half of them don't look complete.
Okay, the complete ones don't have anything.
The complete ones are just, it looks like just art, old art.
Do you know of any big bads that have affinity for art?
Why on earth would a big bad?
I don't know. They're cultured. I was thinking of the one that licked you.
Yes.
Do we want to change it from the battle map?
Sure, yeah, we can. Yeah, it's up. I'll leave those calls up to you unless I
Okay.
specifically say thank you. I appreciate it
You're
because
welcome.
I'm sitting down since we're trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
I don't
All
know.
good.
If you guys think taking them is cool and it's a source of income, I'm down. But I feel like there's a bigger story here that we're missing, and I don't know what we're jumping
I'm
into.
just looking for a fucking key.
I
So.
want to find her friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm just looking for a key. I'm moving them
And we
See
picked
if
them all
there's
up
a
already,
key.
right? And there's nothing in the back of the frames or
Yeah.
on the wall or anything.
and nothing in where the unfinished ones were. And
No.
that's,
With your investigations, you found what you could in this floor.
I want to go back
So
to
I don't
a
think
basement,
it's-
which you guys don't have a key to,
Yeah.
or a cellar, or something further below.
Or there's more stuff up.
There's the upstairs. Yeah.
Do we want to go back upstairs, see if we
I mean,
can find
we
this
don't
key?
have a choice, do we? Unless we
And
had
then there's
some magic.
there's a couple rooms that you did not explore in
And
the
the
ground
second.
floor,
yeah.
essentially.
The ones that were eating the.
Honestly, if that room is as important as, I guess, it being enchanted not for cold, that key would be on the person. I wouldn't think we'd find it in a room.
Fuck.
I mean, that makes sense.
Well,
Unless we can do some approximation of it, some magic-y thing.
I'm gonna go back to the door and do identify.
On the door. Oh.
The frosted door.
Okay. All right. Cast your spell.
Okay. Just identify.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Boop.
Up. Beep. There is
Yeah, I can use that.
Wait. Props. Props make the whole game so much. But I like my director's wand. I love my director's wand. So you go and
it's the button.
oh, there it is. You go. All that work for just for that amazing amount of talent.
Hey.
Yeah.
You are
Thank
magical,
you.
sir.
I really love the present. Thank you.
The
So much.
wand chooses the wizard here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry.
Larry
As
the
you do,
lizard.
you sense that there's an aura of protection. There's conjuration magic where the ice is, and enchantment magic. This door is meant to be opened with a release, and you guys have already pretty much noted what that would be.
It's so cute. What if it's a bone key? Like his book.
You want to whittle a bone?
No, because it'll probably be enchanted. Have a lot of bones.
You guys want to just start?
After having my fun playing with the switch that's on the floor that does nothing more than shake the bed because I'm bored, I'm going to be like, all right, I'm going upstairs.
Yep.
And with that, I'm going to leave the room, and I'm reasonably sure my skull will stop illuminating the immediate area.
Yeah, it will.
I would like to scuttle right behind him so I can
Is
stay in
his?
the
Are
light.
your minions gone too?
Daylight's still active, so my minions are still active.
It's about 30 minutes thus far.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've got-
you guys-
I've got-
Who is going up the stairs?
Me.
Who's going up?
Yeah.
Everybody? Okay. As you do, again for the sake of Ness, you see that there are two rooms. They're both open. You're in the hallway, you can do whatever you want. One room has 3 different beds. The other room has a little boxes throughout, and then a table. And on the table, there's this black mesh on top of it, covering something almost cylinder, large, about yay big, on top of the table.
I'm checking the fucking ceilings.
Roll perception.
Okay.
And also check the ceiling.
Sure, yeah, everyone can roll a perception. Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't
15.
see anything.
10.
It's 6.
16.
You guys, there's nothing here. Pretty safe. It's actually pretty boring. I would expect more. As Neff and Sonya are looking throughout a little bit more carefully, the daylight spell in the middle of the area with both doors opens, illuminates everything inside, and quick peeks. You're noticing where they like to hide, where you don't expect that little corner. That's where they tend to hide. You don't see any ghouls. You see nothing but the objects I described.
Okay. I'm going to carefully walk in.
Which one?
The one with the boxes.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything that I could see? I forgot if you said there was like.
So
stuff on
there's
the floor.
small little boxes throughout.
There's some mesh crap.
And then there is a table, and on the table there is this black mesh covering something about maybe 2 to 3 feet, some cylinder object that's just being draped over, covered.
Do we want to take the mesh off?
Yes.
Okay.
As you do, see dust first. Oh, as you cough naturally, dust kind of fills the air as it's settling down, and you see this dark wooden box, about 2 feet by 3 feet, and then a tall cylinder that is also the box looks wooden. The cylinder looks almost glass, and there is a hole on top with the lid.
But there's nothing inside.
You can't see inside.
Ew.
Yeah.
Even with daylight?
Inside the box, no. Like it's a
Well, no, I'm talking about the cylinder.
it's a lid on it. You can open the lid if you try, but thus far no.
Okay. Should I try it?
I'm
Don't
sure
know what's
it's gonna
in it.
be a poison trap, so
I mean,
sounds fun. You want to detect on it or identify on it, or just go for it straight?
It's a spell slot, or I take an hour.
Okay, no.
Wait, you already cast it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on one object.
Oh.
It was the more important object.
do you want to detect
You
poison? or-
know definitively that you need a key to open that door.
Do you have? You said you have a evil
detect
something.
poison or something?
You had mentioned in the last round.
Ooh!
Mm-hmm.
That's also a spell slot, but I haven't gotten to use this one yet, so it's worth it. I'm gonna walk up to this thing, point my wand, jab my wand at it more like, and detect poison, disease the thing.
So when you cast your spell, there is a necrotic essence to it.
Ooh. Tasty.
You feel it at definitely the bottom of the base, where it is.
Okay.
Almost like it pulls down some sort of necrotic energy, some sort of necrotic poison.
Yep. Nope. That's a poison. No. Put the cover very carefully back onto it, and we will leave it how it is.
So you actually did unscrew it and open it?
No.
No,
Okay.
I didn't.
Not only no, but hell no.
I didn't because I was asking him.
Okay.
Don't you have a thing that you know?
I do.
As a-
Glad I
says
used
that.
it.
So I'm gonna
Well, he had just mentioned in the other room. He's like, I should have used it.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm gonna the wooden box that's next to it.
It's
or?
like it's literally a trying to come up with that. So it's a box
Uh-huh.
with a cylinder on top,
Okay.
and it's like one piece. It's wood, and
Okay.
then the piece of cylinder is a stone.
Okay. So actually, it's possible that the necrotic energy he was feeling is actually at the bottom
Well,
of
that's
the...
what he feels. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Bad juju.
What if it's in there, though?
It's definitely not.
You sure?
Why would someone defend a key with this?
It's
Why,
in.
why
There you go.
not?
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
But
Why?
it's pretty wide.
Okay.
Like it's actually it's just wide.
It's-
It's wide. It's about 2 feet-ish. A little bit bigger than that.
It's like a
Neff, I'm going to be very upfront with you.
mall with
If you want to open the
funeral.
thing, I will not stop you from opening the thing. However, if it poisons and kills us all because you think there's a key in it, I'm going to call you retarded. Sorry. Dumb in the afterlife.
Dude,
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna-
call you impetuous.
I am impetuous, but I'm not going to endanger everybody. I might endanger myself, but not everybody.
Oh, Lord.
So what do you do?
So I'm going to go through the boxes that are in the room.
So
The
you
other
look
boxes.
through all the other boxes. Nothing.
There's
You
nothing.
see kind of brown and dark substances at the bottom shriveled up, and with a little bit of identification and inspecting, this is like extremely old, decaying, rotting food.
Ew.
Yum.
Gross.
The smell of the entire house is still technically being overpowered by the burning.
It's still burning?
Mm-hmm. It's been about 10 minutes, guys. It's still burning.
I still
Yummy
think it was a
flesh.
good idea. I'm just saying.
We're just
Anyways,
smoking it out.
do you
For
wanna-
future reference, just use the bodies on the carpets. Just
Fine,
like the
but
carpets
there wasn't
can't
a
eat.
carpet in that other one.
What was in the next room?
There are 3 beds.
Yeah, let's go check
Yeah.
out those beds.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out.
Alright, roll me an investigation.
Is there a rug in front of them?
No.
Good. No rugs.
It's just
Rugs
in the
signify
hallway.
danger.
Or shaking?
You actually, every single rug you've encountered has a trap in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
14.
a
It's a
logical
meme.
step. It's a
14?
logical thing. 19.
16.
As you guys each take a bed, and these are not neatly made like the other one was. And when you guys pull it, you see that the sheets are almost completely one solid stain of red.
Oh God.
And you see that there wasn't necessarily so. There's some little tiny spots of white where the blood has completely stained it.
Ouch.
I'm gonna walk in. I'm going to point at the first bed and say 1, 2, 3 beds,
Oh shit.
3 ghouls. That's oddly convenient.
So far, 3 goals.
So far, what about the room where your guy disappeared?
Hey, for all we know, there could be more beds and rugs.
Fucking rugs.
Fuck
Your
rugs.
guys' greatest fear: beds and rugs.
This is
I'm
like,
never gonna sleep on a bed
I was
again.
gonna say this is the bed Bath & Beyond from hell.
Oh Jesus.
So what do you guys do?
No, this is the beyond part of.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So
We haven't got to the bath
the only
part
thing
yet.
that we're noticing is that these are just red with blood, like dried blood.
Is there another door to get out of this room?
Mm-mm. Just the stairs going
How
down.
in the hell?
Just 2 doors.
Why are these?
One with that
stained
odd
red?
contraption that Neff has put down.
Which one?
The box?
The box.
Did you take the box,
Did you
or did
pick
you
it
put
up?
it? Did
I
you
didn't
leave
pick
it
it
there?
up. I
Good.
left it. I
Did you
left
put
it.
the cover back on it? No.
I'll go put the cover back on.
Well, it had dust,
Okay.
so it's already been disturbed.
You put the mesh cover back on it.
Yeah, but we didn't want to get down with the sickness.
So you keep
That's what would
seeing
happen.
the ghostly
Repeatedly.
people come through, and you roll me perception.
Oh, are we gonna watch them die? Or is she gonna watch?
17 without ads.
So what? 29 million.
28?
Million.
Million.
Yeah.
As you're noticing, you're trying to see if the ghostly apparitions are doing anything, triggering anything, since you still have a couple halfway there with your spell. You do notice that there is one child that goes over and puts his hand sort of similar to where that box was, but you don't see an actual box, and him just pulling out his hand, and his whole hand is completely missing, and just running around.
Good call, me.
Yeah, let's not touch Pandora's box and leave it alone.
Okay.
Go me. I'm great.
Wonder if we picked it up, if it would still be just as bad.
Oh my god, not everything's treasure.
Okay.
So what do you guys do?
Onto the ground floor.
All right, as you do.
Yep.
I'm running ahead.
Good, run into the darkness.
No.
Okay.
No.
As
I'm
you do,
running
roll me an
after her.
investigation for all 3 of these rooms.
Everybody?
I gotta find a good
1 or
die.
3?
1 roll, but that will go for all 3 rooms.
Because the sake of 10.
It's a shit.
That looks so awesome.
I got another 20 without buffs.
So 31
There
million.
Wait, so you
82.
roll a 20.
Yeah. It's right there.
Okay.
Yep, I see the 2. That
I did
means
the
it's a
middle
20.
one, yeah.
I got an 8.
And 11.
I got an 8.
There seems to be nothing odd or out of the ordinary. They hunted some really
feeling
large
good.
wolves and put it on this fireplace. This one's particular looks like just a whole bunch of animals used as trophies. This looks like a large area. Obviously, there is a trap underneath the carpet. This is a large area where they the only location that has things that might indicate social activity, such as books or cups, but the cups are completely filled with dust and webby.
Ew.
The other rooms have mundane furniture, nothing too odd here and there. With the closeness of your daylight spell, you are blocking away all the shadows that keep moving back and forth. When anyone separates from that, you'll start seeing your shadows move oddly. With your roll, you notice a very disturbing thing, to say on the least. These are not wolf pellets. These are skinned in transformation werewolves.
Would I know that?
They look like wolves to you. With your investigation, these just look like really large wolves. They're too humanoid. The angles are too different. These are lichens that were skinned, and their fur is used as rugs. But you're the only one that notices this, as the other rooms are empty, essentially. And so far, you have explored the entire house, every single room.
Even the one that we were worried about going into?
The trap has already been set off.
No, the one at the end of the hall that his
That's what he said. It was a trap. I got it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm a dumbass.
So we have to go upstairs, and that's what we haven't seen, or
You've seen
The whole house.
the whole house except for the
Locked room.
the locked room.
so what masters did he introduce us to? The ghouls, the 3 ghouls. They were. Sonya, what
we
are
never
you
looted
seeing?
the ghouls.
What's going on?
I still see those same ghosts.
The ghouls would have literally nothing on them other than dirty clothes.
Well, we got a jar of poison sitting on a table.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
Let's not go back there. We
Yeah,
don't wanna touch
yeah,
the
no, we're good.
poison.
We're good. As a player.
No one saw you.
Restore me! I will go. No.
So, what do you guys do? You went through every single room except for the locked door.
Gotta figure something out with the door. There's got to be a test or a trick or a something. What about the going out to the shack and asking the dude again? See if we can rouse him up and say, hey.
Okay, all the
We
traps
lost our
that we
party.
set off, they release into spikes. Or
Spikes, pitfall. Well, actually,
Or
one
they
pitfall.
to a lower.
Everything else was
Spike.
just a spike, or yeah, they're all spikes actually. Every
I
single
have
one.
a dumb idea.
I do too.
Dumb ideas are awesome.
What's
Let's,
your dumb
let's
idea?
just throw some furniture at the door and see what happens.
All right, so hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
All right, Gustone.
You got levitate.
I was totally thinking we could move something.
No, I was.
Yeah, like we could float
No,
a
just
ghoul.
trigger the damn
first
trap,
and we go in.
and we fall down with them.
Well, I can feather fall it.
Levitate.
Okay,
Featherfall, yeah.
Picks an item up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, featherfall. You know what I mean.
We can totally, and I can just like
Yeah.
stop, arrest a momento.
Yeah, we have to go through the trap to get down without a key.
But do we know how it was set off? Because didn't we try to touch it before, or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah, Neff was banking on it
Yeah.
and pushing on it.
It's already locked. It's already set off.
So all he tried to do was set off a spell, and they were running. Did they say something?
They just
What
fell
did he
in.
say? What was the spell?
It was
Detect.
good.
Take good and evil.
That's what he was guessing.
Maybe
And if
it
he
was
doesn't
just
have that prepared, then it's
sensing
blind
an
sense.
arcane presence or something, magic. Maybe if we just try to do some magic over it instead of beating it.
I'm going to walk over to the spell door.
Well, wait, Sonya, what were you saying
To-
about the
to
room
the,
that was weird?
In front of
Weird.
this trap.
Did you tell
Okay.
us about the?
I want to be right here.
Sure.
I'm going to point my wand at it,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, pointed directly at the trapdoor.
While he's doing that, I'm asking
Okay.
Sonya what she was finding when she was looking through the room that was
Roll
weird.
me damage.
Oh, I was just
think it's like, what,
investigating,
1d6?
but those
No,
wolves
1d8.
aren't pure wolves. They're werewolves, by the way.
Oh.
What?
Yep.
7.
As you see, the flame
You're-
does not.
Radiant Flame is, or Sacred Flame is radiant damage.
Okay. The energy is not enough to break the steel.
I'm not trying to break the steel.
I know. But you just he goes.
Okay,
And that's all that happens.
I have a thought. Since Sonya said that the wolves that we saw that were skinned and
They were
Malformed
skinned
were
during
werewolves?
transformation.
which is very disturbing, maybe what set off the trap was
Jericho?
Jericho.
Nep, you want to go try?
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
But
You maybe don't seem as wolfy as you could.
I
Can you
I-
rage in a
Not-
wolfy
yeah,
manner?
because she's got one more,
I got one
and if
more.
we're
Oh, no,
coming up
yeah,
on Big
you're
Bad
right.
Boy. Okay,
We
I'm,
haven't
I'm
gone
going
in
to take
the-
out my bat. I'm just going to boop it with one of the silver nails. Damn.
As much as you guys interact for the next 10 minutes, you have now 15 minutes left on your daylight spell.
Oh, and my Skelly boy is just
Yeah.
kind of chilling.
Yeah,
The
When is that
steel
one?
looks locked and unmoving.
Oh, other one I believe is dead.
Maybe once it's set off once, it locks back and we can't trigger it again. But
So
I
what
just,
do you guys do?
it's still.
Explored every single.
do we want to shoot some more spells off at it? We've got more
Look,
power.
Is there any sort of thing that we can do collectively to disable or something that glass containing the necromantic or whatever power? Because that's the only thing that we have found that we have not gone through and
But we-
everything.
No, it's gonna do some damage.
Yeah, I know, but maybe we can.
You want me to try to like levitate it at the door and break it open and hope the key magically flies in the hole? That could happen.
That seems like a really bad idea.
What do you guys do?
It's literally some form of necrotic poison.
I understand what you're saying. I am not discounting what you're saying, but that's literally the only thing that we have not gone through to find this key.
I'm down to do it if you guys want, just because I don't know what else to do.
Do you have mage hand?
No,
Damn.
I know.
I mean, all of our potential fancy
That's
things
a
are.
Jericho spell.
Your two thieves are unfortunately underneath.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oof.
As is our paladin.
Yeah. So, what do you guys do?
Okay.
You want to levitate it? You just want to do it?
Yeah.
Try to cast some warding shield or something if we have anything.
Okay, about the trap.
I
I the
have-
gears in motion, but the other thing that activates the trap is it like the wood floor?
You have no idea what activates the trap.
No, but is there just a wood floor attached to the trap?
Didn't he say it? But
Can't we just break the wood?
around it? That makes kind of
Like
sense.
break the floor?
Break the floor.
Beat the floor to death.
I mean,
Also-
if it's hollow.
When in doubt, barb it out.
Also, didn't we see it cut the rug in half? Like, the rug was whole before, so this trap hasn't been activated in a while. Maybe I don't. Maybe
Right,
it's
the
just
metal's not reactive. Maybe
disabled.
the wood. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay. You can burn it.
I mean, we've broken wood before.
That might set the entire place on fire.
It's a pretty ugly murder house. You know, whatever. I don't know what else we're dispelling
It's
with
an
the
ugly
daylight,
murder
but
house.
I'm down to burn it.
I was
Burner.
gonna say. I'm
I mean, last resort. Let's
the
try to
very last thing
floor,
I'm thinking
and then
that I have personally. I have these empty whiskey jugs with me.
Okay.
Is it possible somehow to it's some sort of poison, right? That's what you said it was.
Are you talking about the jar?
Yeah. We're still talking about the jar because I'm trying
I
to
was
figure
just
it out.
thinking pee in the jugs and throw the jugs on the trap and see if we can't get it to pressure set.
I mean, we're all on top of the trap.
Nothing's happening
Bones.
with the trap.
Why?
Well, because it's a liquid that's readily available.
Why do you need liquid when Neff put her full body weight on the damn thing?
Because maybe it was too much.
There was 3 people standing on the trap before.
None of this makes sense.
It doesn't, but I'm really frustrated. I'm trying.
Neff, I like the idea. That's unfortunately the only one we have. So yeah, let's try pouring out the deadly zombie poison.
But it said it paralyzes. It's not gonna have any effect.
No. What we currently have is the paralyzing poison.
I don't have any poison.
Oh, well then.
It's on this table.
It's on the table that no one has.
No one.
Yeah.
No one picked
Roll
up.
insight?
I mean,
I'm kidding. But,
yeah, you can. We can roll that out.
We don't know what
Let's
this
be actionable. Let's be the brave ones instead of the other guys that always run ahead of us.
Oh, if you want to lose a hand, be my guest.
Well, I'll levitate it. I'm not going to lose a hand. I'm way too squishy
We
for that.
could. That might be a better way
Either
to
that
do
or
it.
you have your skull rat still. You could just agitate it.
Yeah, let's put the skull rat in maneuver.
Oh,
the
Lord.
skull rat could get it.
Skull rat can grab the stuff, and I can. Whatever else happens, if it's pieces of skull rat, just throw it at the door and see if it opens it. I don't know. Let me try.
The skull rat also has a challenge rating of 1/4.
He gonna die.
I mean,
I'm not saying he has to live. I'm just saying he has to be pieces.
Bones, I need you to take my precious rat into account here.
Your
whatever we need to do,
rat.
we need it.
You have 2
fast.
left, right? I think.
Nope, 1.
Okay.
I think you killed 1 off.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's
Be
okay.
like that.
Don't you have a lot of undead things you can re-res? I'm not worried about your undead.
Yeah, that brand new
I
skull that you
have
still learning
one
to.
idea.
What is
I'm
your
already
idea
going
before
back
we
to the
do it?
room and going. I'm
Wait.
just
Stop.
I'm
Wait,
going.
we gotta talk about that.
Go into this room. Is there
Sure.
any piece of salvageable ghoul material, like skin?
It'd be on the other room, but yeah.
Cool. I'm going
Sure.
to go retrieve some skin from that.
Well, if you touch it, aren't you going to be paralyzed?
Retrieve some bone from this, and walk into the room with the boxes.
Dress your rat.
I'm going in as well.
Yeah, me too.
I
for
cast
sure.
Animate Dead.
What?
Okay. So you have the material components and everything prepared.
This spell creates an undead servant. Choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small humanoid within range. Okay, so for the sake of argument, let's say I dragged the mostly complete
Sure.
bones. No pun intended.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not complete.
Your spell imbues the target with a foul
That's
mimicry of
what we
life,
can
raising
fix
it as an undead creature. The target becomes a skeleton if you choose bones, or a zombie if you chose a corpse. We didn't have any corpses readily available, and I really didn't want to hit the ghoul with it.
Yeah.
For good reason.
So, you have the skeletal creature.
I'm assuming for all intents and purposes that this thing obeys the exact same commands that Summon Undead does.
Sure.
Point towards it and say...
Release the hounds.
No.
Retrieve.
Retrieve.
Okay.
It's going to bring it back to you.
You're just telling him to fetch.
Yeah.
So, immediately, since it is a
The counter starts.
skeleton.
Things come up.
Bear in mind, I have
So,
3 spell slots left and no spell slots at 3rd level.
all right.
I'm saving
Uh,
That's scary.
trying to.
I got a lot of spell
As you
slots
see
left.
the
I've only been
skeleton
cantripping.
hand go in and puts its hand through the tube, as when you guys you let it open it first.
I let it open it. Yeah, no, this is my
So
mage
okay,
hand.
so you don't know what's happening as it puts its hand in. You and it takes 5 points of damage. So now its total HP is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Has 8 HP left.
5 plus 8 is 13.
Yes. As
It was just saying 12.
it has that, and then it has its hand in there. What do you ask it to do?
Retract?
Just pull it back up.
I mean, I guess grab and pull.
So grab, and then the second command will be to pull.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the weirdest claw game I've ever played.
Oh? Quite literally.
No, please be a 1.
That's a 100.
Holy shit!
Uh-oh.
As you hear it, ding, and the rest, it gets pulled up and takes an additional 5 points of damage. Plus,
Uh-oh.
it is immune to poison.
Oh.
Boom!
As
Shakalaka!
you see a blade still sticking into its hand, or like piercing through the bone, and this thin red liquid falling from it. It looks like blood. And then it has a very odd, extremely dull, ornate key.
Yeah.
Yay!
That we can't
Yay!
touch.
Do we want to put it in the whiskey jug?
No, because how are you going to put it in the door? Do I levitate this whole bitch to the door? Is that what you want while he's holding it? I'm sorry I said bitch.
I'm assuming
Your
Say
beautiful
bitch.
rat.
I
Your
said
beautiful,
fuck.
Your beautiful rat.
my
Dead,
beautiful skeleton
Your baby.
that's missing a foot.
Well, he's holding it somehow.
He's missing a foot, not a hand.
I'm so confused.
Let's just get
He said it was a mostly whole skeleton.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite whole though.
Alright, so am I floating him over, or are we...
I mean, I guess.
Trying
The
to hold
creature
it.
still has
Yeah.
3 HP left.
Okay, so in that case, I'm just gonna have this bad boy walk it to the door.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I don't know if there's going to be a location trigger, but let's save
As you guys
it.
go
So-
into
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
He
him.
has a blade sticking in his arm?
blades sticking
Blades,
on the
okay.
bone. Yeah.
Okay. That makes more
As when
sense.
you look into it, the whole cylinder is forever looking like it just has an infinite amount of blades. Just
Holy crap!
crap all the way through.
Whoa, that would grate in my
Like
arm.
your arm would not fit unless you push down on the blades and cut yourself.
No, this is some saw shit.
Oh, that before.
So
This is why necromancy is important and awesome.
necromancy is pretty nice. So as you make the skeletal creature go to the door,
Go to the mystical door at the bottom of
just unlock
the.
it.
Uh
Just unlock it.
huh. Insert,
Twist.
turn, and
Disintegrate.
pull.
Push.
As it takes 6 points of cold damage, as it, and you see the ice just go onto it, freezing over the blood that's still kind of still on him. The different shards of blades, the whole skeleton gets frozen, and just falls. But
Is
door
the arms?
open.
Okay, the door's open.
The door is open.
Cool.
The key's still on the knob.
Yay! We
I
did
don't
it.
think we have to touch this key.
We did it, guys.
If we're stuck in there, we're stuck in there.
And you see stairs still going down
Stowers.
Can we
and start spiraling a little bit.
drag carefully without touching poison one of the ghouls into the door jamb so it's like can't immediately
Sure.
snap shut?
Sure.
Because
Can't leave it there.
bodies.
The door does not move.
It's the weirdest door stop I've ever seen.
So the
And
door
we
does
can
not-
take
do you-
the pleasure bed,
Let's
but I think
go.
that's too heavy.
Let's go. Let's go in. We gotta go find our friends.
Okay.
They might be in a cage or something.
So as you guys continue going down, further down,
Yay.
you go into a corridor that has now torches lighting. A little bit more visibility.
This music is amazing.
I know.
You see that there's, as you peek through the entering, at the end, there are two chairs sitting on a table, with a table sitting on there. 4 different rooms that you cannot see inside. This is all now, everything's made out of this harsh and uneven stone that is trapping these 4 rooms. And at the end, on these 2 chairs, you just see 2 people crossing their arms, just ever looking at you, motionless. White, extremely pale, one with this jet black hair, and the female with this blondish, almost white hair going through. They look extremely fit. They look extremely. There is a presence to these people, almost as if you were looking at a Vela, but you're looking at humans. Their eyes are piercing red. They have no flaws or any deformity.
Do they look like Nexus?
They look very much like a Nexus.
But not Nexus.
But not Nexus.
But not Nexus.
Okay.
You can breathe.
I would prefer to have Nexus.
No, thank you.
Nexus had a thing for you.
You might let us live.
I will show you guys what you see, and it's up to you if we continue here or if we do not.
Oh.
As
I just love that they're sitting there waiting for us to come
Yeah.
die. It's so
You have been
beautiful.
making a lot of noise and a lot of traps have been triggered. As at the end of this room, there is a single door. Door. You do not see your friends. You just see these two children of the night.
Do they look angry?
They look
Annoyed.
annoyed is the correct
They
word.
don't like the smell of burning ghoul. Come on, it's festive.
As they're not moving.
We were setting the mood.
They're not touching. You will find that there's a goblet next to one of them.
Goblet.
Is it full of red liquid?
You can't see.
Can we just yell and see if our friends respond?
Why
Sure,
do you want to
yell.
over them?
They're already pissed. Who cares? We're
No, they're
broken their
annoyed.
hold.
What do you yell?
Oh my god.
Shit.
Are you here? I don't know. Friends, are you here?
Friends.
Roll me perception.
Rachel, Phoebe.
All four of you.
Monica.
Monica.
Oh, that ain't gonna cut it.
That'll cut the cheese.
God, that was so
Stop
funny.
it. He made a fart joke.
What did you get?
I got a 17.
I got a 10.
23.
29?
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
so both of you.
How am I competing with you?
You guys are
You hear a
killing
from the rooms. From
all.
all four of these rooms. You hear
Oh,
muffles.
fuck.
But not you guys. As you're waiting both to hear anything. And you see very quickly, almost gymnastically,
Uh-oh.
as the one of these creatures quickly just moves as the chair flies to the other end and just stood up. And the other one, without the chair even moving, just jumps on top of the table.
Oh god.
So now they're visible to you guys.
Visible?
They're out in the open. You can see them. They have
Acknowledge.
these nice. What?
I'm just looking at the miniatures.
Oh, mumble rapping. Okay.
No.
I thought I read another word. I'm gonna get mad.
Yeah.
They very nice, old ornate, flowy, clothing. And both of them almost look uniformed. They both have what's it called? So a nice button-up shirt and a top
Tunic.
not a tunic, a vest. Thank you. God, words are hard sometimes. A nice vest and these ornate plants. Both of them, the male and the female. Anything that you guys do as they're just staring at you?
Your art is beautiful.
The female looks at you. Thank you. And just a very quietly calm thank you.
Are you guarding something?
As it the male looks at you. In a way.
Shit.
Can we have our friends back?
No, you can join them. Delighted.
Shit. Cast light immediately, just on reflex.
As on your own.
No, I'm still holding the skull.
Oh, okay. Just trying to be a little bit more Harry Potter-ish. And when that happens, you see both of them look at each other. And since you guys rolled such high perception, like, now we can have fun. As almost as if they were waiting for that to end.
Oh, God damn it. We should have
I need you guys to.
Roll me initiative.
Well, it is 9:24.
Yeah.
We can start this next game,
Next
or we
game.
can do this now. But I heard a next game. so.
I would prefer next
Next
So-
game.
Maybe we could
Next
have
game.
other people join us next.
Well, they're still trapped.
Well, they're still trapped, so
So
never mind.
They wouldn't be able to play until we release them.
So
Or die.
Or we could just try to release them while we're playing.
Yeah.
We can at least try 30
we
minutes.
will, as there's more to be explored in this.
Can
But
we
we
just do
explored
like
the entire
Zach's
damn
time out
mansion.
and just take a
No, we
rest?
didn't.
Right now, right here, yeah.
Yeah, just
So,
Rest.
just rest.
Time out.
so
Ti-
all right,
time
guys,
out,
thank
guys.
you so much for watching. This video will be added input at YouTube's Divine and Conquer. It has officially been changed.
Yay!
Which other things say Dream Production, but we'll fix that in time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Love you guys so much. All right, adios, guys. Remember, one's at the ready. Bye.